Hello. Welcome to Paul's Beer Reviews. Better later than never. We're in. I've just been sorting out work and other stuff, and it took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. But we're back. We are back. So, how are we doing? I'm knackered. I am knackered. Who's in? 12 of you in. Fantastic. Right, how are we all? Hope we're well. Let me catch up with the comments, see who's in. Richard Cook is coming home, lads. He's coming home. Do we believe this yet? Do we believe it yet? I feel a little bit more optimistic about it than I was this time last week. Let's put it that way. Press my buttons. I'm currently getting my ice bucket full up, which is a bonus. Where are we at? Let's get the football on, shall we? Yep, sorry for the late. We are here. Sparta says, come on, England. Come on. Sobieski's in. Afternoon all. Low. First low of the afternoon. Well done, son. Steve's listening to Killing Joke. Nice. Come on, England. Make it come home. Wouldn't it be amazing? All right, Sobieski. Pilsudski here. Crummy beard. Oi, Savaloy. Jesus, it's the crummy beard. Or the crumbly bread, as John calls him. Steve, afternoon, Field Marshall. Sobieski, hi Tom, and Crummy Beard and Jim. Jim says hello. Jim says hi Sobieski. Liam Mullins in. Hi all, how are you, buddy? Oi Crummy. Bill says oi beer lovers. How you doing, Phil? Inverted says coming home. It's coming home. It could be. As I've just heard the game could be off tonight because one of the Ukrainian players has COVID. The left back, particularly Chestikov. Hey, there we go. First of the evening. Love it. Rich is in. Oi, Savaloys. How you doing today? I'm all right, mate. I'm knackered. Been non-stop today. Non-stop. We're here. Later than ever. I'm all right. How is everyone? Is everyone good? Is everyone healthy? Is everyone happy? Everyone feeling all right? Has everyone got a beer? Sexy Viking looks awesome. My sexy new phone. You got a new phone, Phil? You can start taking some pictures on it. These need some photos. Prediction for the evening: England 2, Ukraine 0. Do you know what? That's probably a pretty fair estimate, I would say. 2-0. I don't expect us to go out there and thump them. I do expect us to win tonight, though. I expect it. New phone, Sobieski. Get a new phone. Last item. That was in focus. Come on, England, for sake. Big Kev. Hi, Paul. Come on, Ukraine. We've got a Ukraine fan in. I'm wearing my Lord's Brewing Paul's Beer Review shades. Nice. Nothing else, just the shades. So Sobieski is stark bollard naked right now, apart from a pair of Paul's Beer Review shades. That's incredible. I hope that's true. I really hope that's true. That would be insane. Photos. You're on Discord, Sobieski. I mean, top half, obviously. Don't send the camera downstairs. We don't need that. Simmer says, it's Defo coming on. Defo. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it be amazing? Is there 4th of July holiday traffic there? I think we're avoiding the 4th of July traffic. I mean, there's mental 3rd of July traffic here. The M1 was ridiculous. I'll tell you that much. Sobieski, we need Southgate to be Pilsudska, circa 1922. Right. Marwood's in there, mate. Said Paul, hope you're well. I'm very well, mate. How are you, mate? Thank you for joining us. Rich says we'll win tonight as I won't be able to handle the UK rain. Oh dear. I doubt everyone will still be too drunk to drive. My wife's not coming home. She's not coming home. What have you done to her, Slice? Did you give her up for the pizza? What's everyone drinking? I'm going to get my first beer open. And this is one of the new ones that have gone into Lidl. I don't know if anyone else has tried these ones yet. They've gone in under the name Down South Brewing. And this is their Bitter is Better Double Hopped Citra IPA. Coming in at 5.9% ABV. That's a good ABV. So yeah, Down South Brewing. Obviously, it's a contract brewer. It says nothing on the can. It's the usual Lidl spiel. Ingredients, Lidl, Great Britain. Yeah, it says nothing about who's brewed it. Yeah, but it's a 5.9% supposedly Citra Hopped IPA. So see if it's any good. See if it's any good. These are new in Lidl in the last week or so. Check it out. So yeah, I'm going to be on that today and a few others. I've got I picked up the other one as well. This is I'm a little bit worried about this one, if I'm honest. This is a blatant attempt at punk, isn't it? This one is called Counterculture. Counterculture Modern IPA. This one is 5.4% ABV. Again, that Down South Brewing name. They've kind of done what Aldi have done with their, what was the Aldi version called? Their Punk IPA, and then Aldi did one, didn't they? They gave it a funky name. They've kind of done the same at Lidl. Counterculture IPA. I'm hoping it's all right. Hoping it's all right. Right, where are we? Phil Smith says, hello, Slice. Yes, how are you, mate? I had pizza earlier. Well, I say I had pizza. Oh, smells good. I had what was it, Chicago Town one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's those weird little mini.
Little more of a pie than a pizza, I'll grant you. Tommy McAllister's in. I'm very well, mate. How are you, buddy? How are you, Tommy? I feel like I haven't spoken to you for ages. Thanks for having me on Facebook, Simo. He's a great lad, Paul. He messaged me last night when I was so down, needed a friend. Oh, bless. Simo's a good lad. He's a good lad. Richie's on the Pepsi Max Cherry. Very nice. Very nice. We like Pepsi Max Cherry, don't we, in his house?
We do.
Big fans. Very nice beverage. I gave her a slice of the accent. She wasn't impressed. Apparently someone has a bigger pie. Oh, dear. Domestic. The next door neighbour giving her a thicker wedge. I'm going to get stuck into this. There's not a bad aroma on this. Not a bad aroma. Cheers, everyone. First beer of the afternoon. That's not terrible, you know. That's not terrible. I don't know if it's double hopped, but it's definitely dry hopped. There's certainly a bit of bitterness at the end of it, a bit of a dryness to it. Anti-establishment, that's the one, Simo. Thank you, mate. I was forgetting the bloody name of it. Yeah, Lidl have gone for, what was it called again? Counterculture, Lidl have gone for. Again, another punk rip-off. Why are we ripping off Brewdog? If there's ever a brewery you should be ripping off right now, it's them. Yeah, bitter is better. Citra IPA. A little bit of tropical fruit to it, certainly citrusy. I like the bitterness, and it lingers as well. That's not terrible. I think I paid £1, £1.9p a can of that. And I bought a pack of 4 of the Counterculture, and I think that was £4.50 for a pack of 4 of them. I'll have to find out who's brewed them. If anyone knows who's brewed them, Down South Brewing is the name they're going under. These are new in Lidl. So, yeah. Sorry, Southgate's never going to be another Pilsudski. Way too cautious. I'm not even pronouncing that right, am I? Pilsudski. He's way too cautious. Tommy's just going to nip into my local Lidl shortly. Have a look at what they got. Stock up some. Stock up. Bought San Miguel's in my Lidl as well yesterday. They've got the imported, the Spanish version in Lidl at the moment. Pack of 8, the ones that Tesco were selling up to a couple of months ago. Yeah, get them in my Lidl at the moment now. Bought 2 of those Citra beers today. Get involved, Phil. Crack one open now. Let me know what you think, mate. We can compare notes, my friend. I'll grow another arsehole before I put Foster's to my lips again. You didn't get on with it last night, did you? You were telling me you was on the Amber Nectar. I haven't had Foster's for a while. Got a selection of Polish beers from the Bossman shop. Nice. What have you got? I've got a can of Vodka Dark or Vodka Strong to drink this afternoon. Looking forward to that. So, Colin's in. Hello, Colin. How are you, buddy? I hope you're well. Steve Sobieski. Alas. Anti-establishment yet. Thank you, Simo, for that. That's just what Simo's got. He's got all the info. There, lad. Jim, Tom, Slice, all that talk about pizza yesterday. Guess what we ended up having takeaway? Yeah, Dominoes. The power of advertising. Power of advertising. Aldi was the Spunk IPA. That probably would have been a good name for it. To be fair, I didn't think it was terrible. Aldi's anti-establishment. I didn't think it was that bad. We've got a little shared shop with loads of little businesses in it. One of them is beer, so we've got a couple of different beers today. Nice. What'd you get apart from the Citra ones? What'd you get? Always want to know what people have had. Hello, Abs, the legendary paramedic. Richard saying hello. Hello. How are you?
Yeah.
Jackson, oi. Hello, son. How are you?
Want me to put the football on for you? You just left it.
I was halfway through, yeah. I was going to...
Do you want me to do it for you?
I should flick down. There's my HD channels. I can't watch it in normal picture anymore. I'm beyond that. There we go. What we saying? National anthem's real good. Don't miss nothing. If you like those Chicago Town mini pizzas, bang a tin of beans on top. Life changing. That's not a bad idea. That tin of beans on top. We did the pepperoni one, didn't we? It was
Yeah. What's the other one you've got?
4 cheese.
Oh.
4 cheese ones. Maybe tin of beans might go very well with that one. 4 cheese and beans. That sounds quite good actually. Paul Hewlett's in. Hello, mate. This is afternoon. Paul Curry's in the slow cooker. Ready to sort me out later. Walking home later after walking becomes problematic. Good lad. Get some curry in you. Almost recovered from the hangover. I reckon it's time for a beer. Good man, Simo. Good man. Get a beer in, son. 34 Celsius today, southern Spain. Mayo Cinco Estrella going down well. Making me jealous, man. 40 Celsius next weekend, apparently. Woo! Blimey. That'd be too much. That'd be too much for me. 34. Well, it's different heat in it when you get to Spain, I suppose. What was it when we was in Madrid last? We was there for the World Cup, weren't we? And it pushed about 32, 33 then, didn't it?
Probably about that.
But it just feels different. Feels different when you're on the continent. I swear it does. 3 frogs in court. Judge says to one frog, "What did you do?" He says, "Just blowing bubbles." Frog 2, "I was just blowing bubbles." Judge says, "Are you?" Frog 3, he says, "No, I'm bubbles." I don't get that one. Lost me on that one. Citra ain't bad for the price anyway. Coppery and clear in colour. Had a bitterness to it. Not the worst taste. Yeah. It's not a hazy affair, is it, this one? Pretty translucent. Gentle carbonation on it. But, yeah. There's a bit of a hot character to it. Not the worst Citra IPA I've ever had. Certainly not the best, but there's a bit of a malt flavour to it as well. Getting like a little bit of toffee malt come through as well. He's blue, lads. Jim, you're a legend. Jim is a legend. How are you, Jim, anyway? How's things in North Carolina? You get excited for tomorrow? What are your plans for tomorrow? Surely Grealish should start today, centre midfield. I wouldn't say no to that. But at the same time, I think Southgate has proved a lot of people wrong. He's gone for the defensive style. He's gone for Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice in the middle there. He's gone for that cautious approach. And we haven't conceded a goal yet, which is never a bad thing. If you're not conceding goals, you're not losing games, are you? So, Richard, guess where I'm going next week? Lidl. Vorkestrong, very cold, very sweet, and a tad killer. I can imagine that. I think CJ Art was trying to put me off of it last week, saying it wasn't good at all in comparison to the original red and white can. But we'll try that in a bit. Dave Wilson is in. Hi all. Scott and Wander's in. Hello. Afternoon. How are you, buddy? 7:30 tonight. Scott and Wander's World. He'll be watching the football alongside David Blue Van Man and Chris the Butcher. They'll be watching the football together. So yeah, after I'm done here, I'll be finishing at 7:30, and then everyone go there, watch the football with them lads. That should be a giggle. Goldrake is in. Afternoon. Dave Wilson hosts Scott. Tom says, "Come on, Ukraine." Oh dear. Phil, hello, Scott, mate. Dave was saying hello to Goldrake. Slice UK 1079 from Maldi for me. I've had that. That's not bad, is it? Actually, that's not bad at all. Certainly better than Rhinebecker was. Oi, Goldrake. Geordie K's in. He's saying, just reviewed that Bud Light Seltzer passion fruit. Awful. Oh, I didn't know they did a seltzer. A Bud Light Seltzer. Eesh. I suppose whoever takes your mind off of the beer, I suppose. Yeah, come on, Denmark. Yeah, I'll definitely be following Denmark in this one. Come on, Zidanes. I love even women who hate football, like mine, loved international. She cheers more than me when England score. You've got a great woman when she puts the game on for you. I was looking for it and then I got distracted. I had to have the football on. Safely say I don't get hangovers. I had 4 Duvals, 3 life and deaths, 2 Guinness, 2 Crombackers last night, glass of red, woke up, felt nothing. To be fair, you've drunk nothing but quality beer there. 4 Duvals, 3 life and deaths, 2 Guinness and 2 Crombackers. Yeah, you definitely should have felt something, but at the same time, they're good beer. And my theory is the better quality of the beer, the less likely you are to have a hangover. Dave Wilson for Smith afternoon. Yo, hope I didn't miss much, just fell asleep. That's all right, we've only been on 15 minutes. I was late getting going, mate. That was my bad. I felt like death warmed up today at Goldrake. Come on, England. Give Harry some good service today. Yeah, feed him. He will score. Goldrake, Paul, the other night, I wasn't being grumpy. You bloody were. Goldrake, we need a sample of your blood to make a hangover vaccine. Yeah, he's got the cure. Phil's got Goldrake's got the cure. We're sorted now. Rich says barbecue chicken pizza is my favourite. Barbecue chicken. I'd like a meat feast. Like covered in sausages and bacon and beef and everything. I just want all me meat all over it. That sounds bad. Simo's big oof, man. Don't think I'll get hangovers. Some people just don't get them. I do. If I eat it hard, I'll get a hangover. Simple as that. Goldrake, Phil Smith. Rich says about happy with Buzzy when Spain won last night.
I didn't really see it.
You didn't really see it, did you?
No. I knew they'd go through though.
You're happy though, weren't you? You're happy. Yeah. Rich says hello, Scott Wonder. Goldrake football. Ugh. Come on, Goldrake. It's the Euros, mate. It's the Euros. Come on, man. Smash the shit out of the like button. Yeah, give it a good smash. Smash the shit out of it. Thumbs up would be appreciated. Hey Paul, there's a new Hard Rock Cafe in Newcastle now. Nice. Have you been in there? Have you been in? You got to check it out, mate. Yeah, got to check that out. Jim, is football an Olympic sport? It is. It is. We don't very often represent them. We had a Team GB at the Olympics when they were here in London a few years back, but we don't very often enter it because it just clashes with the domestic game. And the domestic game over here is just worth way too much money for us to be messing about with the Olympics. So, Paul, how's your football coaching going? My 12-year-old nephew's team won the league in the Midlands. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Well, we were coaching this morning and it was good fun. I bought a new rain jacket. It was supposed to be pissing down the rain this morning. We haven't had a drop today. It's been all right. So a little bit gutted about that, but the coaching was fine. Well, congratulations. They won the league. That's fantastic. Quality beers didn't feel a thing when I woke up. Straight out of bed, began cleaning my gaff. God, blimey. You sure you're not still drunk? You just been a hangover. Ooh. Kane will look great in a City shirt next season. You can't afford him, mate. You can't afford him. What was it you offered? Supposedly offered? Was it 85 million up front and a choice of who was it? Sterling, Laporte, and Gabriel Jesus. I don't know. I can't see it happening. Honestly, I can't see it happening. I don't think anyone's going to sign him. They're talking about what Man United just paid for Sancho. What'd that one go through for in the end? 80 million, 90 million, something like that. Yeah, if City want to cough up the green, then yeah, there's a deal to be done there. But yeah, I don't see it happening. I'm following that beer theory of yours. It's only San Miguel, Stella from now on if I'm on the lagers. Yeah, San Miguel. I still like San Miguel. I still like San Miguel. Even the 5% stuff I still think is better than most of the others. Paul, what's the review of yours? You're holding a massive package. Well, thank you. Thank you. The Pier 52 one. You're watching the game. Score predictions 3-0 England for me. I'm watching the Czech Republic versus Denmark at the moment. But yes, obviously, we will be watching the England game later. I'll be half cut, I reckon, by the time the England game starts. I'll be well loud. So, yes. Paul's like me, pure barbaric meat eater. We would split in the face of veggie. Yeah, veggie curry. Never a veggie curry. Never. Just spat my peanuts out when you said you had your meat all over it. Dirty boy. Is everyone buzzing, mate? Has everyone got an England shirt on? I haven't got an England. I don't actually own. Oh no, I do own an England shirt. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I do somewhere. I think mine's in here.
Oh, Denmark have won up already. Wow. Okay, I missed that. Danish are celebrating. 5 minutes in, 1-0 to Danish. Get in. Cool, the Danish. I think it also depends on what else you drink. When I'm not drinking beer, I drink bottled water. Never drink soft drinks, energy drinks, tea, coffee, etc. Excuse me. I didn't stop drinking yesterday. I probably drank about 6 litres of water yesterday. It was non-stop. Plus my coffee in the morning. I think I had an energy drink yesterday, though. I didn't drink a beer. I didn't have a single beer yesterday. Dry as a bone, I was. Almiron injured himself this week playing for his country in the USA. Typical, one of our good players at the tune who came off the field. Oh dear. Sober as a whistle right now. Good lad. 88. So that's is that what Sancho went for to United? That's a lot of money, isn't it? For Jadon Sancho. Don't get me wrong, he's a talent, but 88 million quid. Ooh. That's a lot of money. I'm as sober as Lemmy right now. So in other words, Jimmy's face down. He's just got his arm in the air typing. Good lad, Jimmy. How are you, mate? That's a lot of money. 88 million quid. I highly recommend Dog Falls Brewery Co. You can get them on their website. They're based in the Highlands of Scotland. Ooh, I'm all over that, Tony. All over that. I love the Highlands of Scotland. Most beautiful part of the world I've ever seen. Went to Fort William. I've probably said this story in here before. Stayed in Fort William years ago, and it was stunning. Absolutely stunning. Dog Falls Brewery. We must have a page. Here we are, Dog Falls Brewing Co. Boom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm all over that. Nice one, Tony. I will check them out. Newcastle United have a new sponsor called Castro. Castro. What do they do? Not Castrol, is it? Not the fuel guys, oil guys. I think if Kane goes, he'll be the most expensive signing of all time. He'll be up there. He's not going to go for less than 150 million quid. I don't see in what world Daniel Levy sanctions the sale of his best player for less than 150 million quid. I just don't see it. I don't think he'll match the Neymar transfer, but I mean, yeah, 80 million or whatever it is you offered, supposedly offered, is derisory, and they know it is. That's why I don't actually think it happened. Yesterday was a disaster. My TV in my bedroom broke, and my other Zippos ran out of fuel. First Zippo in 2 days to keel over. Oh dear. Why do footballers dislike Harry Kane so much? I'm on a WhatsApp group, constantly moaning, saying he can't talk properly. Because he's squeaky clean, and he's a very good footballer. So you have to take the mick out of his voice, I suppose, don't they? It's what happens, and plus it's the England captain thing as well. Wherever an England captain, he always gets slagged off. Wayne Rooney got slagged off the high end, didn't he, by everyone that he never played for. So part of the furniture, I think. When you're a successful, top quality footballer, people have to abuse you somehow, don't they? It's just jealousy. That's what it comes down to. There's no other reason for it. That's my opinion anyway. I can't think of any reason why anyone would have anything bad to say about Harry Kane. personally. I don't know what he's done to annoy people, but Steve says Danes will win today easy. Well, they've started cracking, haven't they? They're flying out the blocks. How much is a typical ticket to enter a pro match? To come watch a game of football, you mean? At Tottenham, let's put it this way, a season ticket at Tottenham, the cheapest season ticket at Tottenham is 900 quid. If you can get a ticket for a one-off game, you're looking, the cheapest ticket you'll get will be about 50, 60 quid. That'll be the cheapest ticket you'll get at Tottenham now. But that is London. You go up north, you know, Simo, for example, supports Manchester City. You probably get a cheaper ticket up north. But yeah, if you're coming to watch Premier League football in the capital, it costs a bloody fortune, mate. Absolute fortune. What do you watch, Jim? What sports do you follow? I can't remember. Would you say you was a football man? Was you baseball? I can't remember what you told me now. Breaking news, I don't own an English shirt. News just in, Paul slaps his family jewels on his... Where's this live stream going? Oh, dear. Ordered my free box of beer 52 yesterday. They charged me 24 quid for it. That's an interesting free box of beer, isn't it? Are you sure that was your free one? I thought they start charging you 24 quid after the first one. That's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Yeah, I'd get onto them, give them a ring, pretty sharpish. Right, we're cracking on with the counterculture now. The blatant Brewdog Mickey take from Lidl. See if this one's any good. The aroma's a bit non-existent. Goldrake, I have about one coffee a month. I have about one a day, sometimes two a day. Or if my customer's nice, maybe three. It doesn't smell very nice at all, that. It doesn't really taste of a lot either. Yeah, it's a bit dirty dishwater, that. Results put Wales' performance in perspective. Italy are favourites. They were quite impressive at times yesterday, weren't they, in the Belgian game? The way they knocked the ball around. But they did their old tricks, didn't they? As soon as the Belgium got the goal back and the pressure was coming on, they're throwing themselves on the floor and all that. Oh, awful. Awful behaviour. Kane will go for 100 million. I can't see it. I really doubt that. If Harry Maguire is an £80 million footballer, what's Harry Kane worth? Seriously. Why would anyone in their right mind sell Harry Kane, who's still got 3 years left on his contract? I'm not even. This isn't like a. I'm not saying this from a Spurs fan's perspective. I've accepted he wants to go, so I'm just like, okay, go. If you don't want to be here, go. But you have to look at it logically. He's still got 3 years on his deal. He's 27 years of old, 27 years of age. He's the current Premier League Golden Boot holder, and he's won 3 of them now. He's gonna like guarantee you 30 plus goals a season. He's 150 million, 200 million in today's market all day long. So why people are trying to suggest it's going to be sort of in the lower regions, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I honestly don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen this year. I'll be amazed. I'll be amazed if a deal goes through this summer for Harry Kane. I really will. I think City have got £100 million burner hole in their pocket, and he's not going to buy them Harry Kane. It might get him Jack Grealish, but it won't get him Harry Kane. Kev's in. Hello, mate. How are you? Jimmy's saying, what's up to Shark? Do you think Tottenham have hired the right man to try and take them forward? When Pochettino was sacked, just shy of 2 years ago, I'd have taken Nuno then. I'd have looked at Nuno then because he was doing a really good job with Wolves. I really, really fancied him. I thought he was a really good coach. But it's funny how things change in 18 months or so. Last season, Wolves, granted, they had a lot of injury problems. They sold a couple of their best players, who doesn't help. I still think he's a good coach. Is he the right man? Who knows? Because we don't have the right chairman. So I don't think it really matters what head coach we've got. We haven't got the right guy pulling the strings above him. I think that's the problem at Tottenham. The chairman's a tight-fisted git and won't chuck the money in when we need it the most, you know. As long as he's there, Spurs are never really going to do anything. And that's the honest truth, I think. Neighbours using these instruments for England footy match. Headache incoming. Yeah, Tony, I know him. What do you think, Tony? What's your opinion on it? He's a good coach, Nuno, but yeah, I think I would have been more excited about it if he'd have replaced Poch rather than us going for Jose Mourinho, which was never going to work. Quick Kyle and Shark. Jealous people bully ones that are more talented, drag them down to their level. Happens for me most of my life. Yeah, if someone's got something on them, it's people get the ump, don't they? You know, Rooney got slagged off because he ended up crap. His own fault with boozing and smoking. Yeah, I suppose people did have a bit of bait on him, didn't they, Rooney? He liked smashing grannies as well, didn't he? Apparently, he didn't hear that here. Season ticket at Newcastle is usually £300. See, that's more like, isn't it? Proper prices. Jim follows the football. He's a Cowboys fan. Nice. Also hockey, Boston Bruins. Nice, awesome. We watch a bit of the NHL. I like the football and the NHL. I haven't outright picked a team. I think if I was to pick an NFL team, it would probably be the Patriots, purely because my brother-in-law's from Boston. And that's the only reason. That's the only connection I have to the States. My brother-in-law's from Boston. So I'd follow Patriots for him. And that was probably the same for the Boston Bruins if I was watching the NHL. I'd be like the Anaheim Ducks because he's a big fan of the Mighty Ducks films. So, but me, I'd probably Boston Bruins as well. Awesome. What do you think for the coming season, Jim? Cowboys got a shot? How did they do in the draft? Are they looking good? Free sports, football, cricket, darts, not interested in anything else. Cricket, I cannot get on with cricket. I don't mind playing it, cannot watch it. Cannot watch cricket. It's like watching paint dry. Darts, I quite enjoy darts. I went to the PDC World Championships at Ali Pali one Christmas. It's one of the best days out you will ever have. If you've not been, it is brilliant. Just think of the biggest pub in the world. That's all it is. Absolutely brilliant. Simon says £900. £900 for a season. Is that the most expensive one? Is it at City? So the most expensive one at Spurs is getting on for a couple of grand. But it's crazy money. I like Harry Kane. He talks good English compared to me. Probably better than most who slate him. Probably. Our family in Dallas, Texas, and they support the Cowboys. Well, you've got an auntie in Texas, haven't you?
Yeah.
Houston. She's a Houston Texans fan. So self-explanatory. Season ticket Liverpool, £850 minimum, £50 a game. Yeah, ASA ain't cheap. One-off games anywhere between £80 and £250. Yeah, it's crazy money. You try and get a ticket for Tottenham Arsenal. It's a couple of £100 minimum, and that's just your ticket. That's before you've had anything to drink. That's before you've even got there. I can't live without some sort of caffeine. Love coffee and tea. Red Bull's a bit ropey at times, but sometimes it has to be done. Yeah, I have a can of Monster every now and then, just to push you through the last couple of hours of a day. Sometimes it's got to be done. What the fudge? 100 milli just for a player? That's shocking. It is. It's a crazy world, mate. It's its own world, football. It's beyond reality. Harry Kane is worth at least 200 million. Silly dosh. I don't know. Is Haaland maybe and Mbappe? Would they probably? They're probably the only two footballers on the planet that I could think of that would possibly be worth more in today's market right now than Harry Kane. Spurs would be better taking players, as they will pay Kane tax on new players. Taking players. What? Spurs would be better taking players, as they will pay Kane tax on new players. I think Kane will leave next season. Yeah, I think we might get one more season out of him. I think he might do another season, and then perhaps there will be a deal. If anyone's serious about paying the money, perhaps he'll go for 100 million next season, something like that. A deal will have to be done, but it won't be less than 150 million this summer. There's just no way. It's the right time for Harry Kane. I get that. I just don't think it's the right time for anyone else. I think everyone's still licking their wounds after whatever the world's been through, you know. Let's just say this: if you live in Texas and don't like the Cowboys, you might get flogged. What's your opinion on the Houston Texans then, Jim? Imagine Grealish and Kane in the same team. It'd be naughty, wouldn't it? It'd be naughty. I mean, does Manchester City need Harry Kane? Do Manchester City need Jack Grealish? You know, they've just won the league again, and then they want to go and sign Harry Kane. I don't know. No one's going to get a chance, are they? If you put Kane in that Manchester City side, the league's going to be won by Christmas. Be over. Being a Scotland fan, fully invested in Ukraine tonight. There you go. I'll let you off. Since you're a Scotsman. Well, mate. How are you, Andrew? Hope you're well, mate. What do you have in the morning to cure a hangover? I like eating sandwiches if I've got a hangover. If I had to choose, a bacon sandwich would be awesome, and a coffee and a glass of milk, I think, would be the first thing I would grab. What about you? If you're steaming from the night before, what's the best hangover cure?
I don't know. I don't really get hangovers.
No.
I'm more of a, when I come home drunk, I like a dirty kebab.
A dirty kebab. Yeah. Now, for me, if I'm hanging in the morning, my choice would be a big, thick cut bacon sandwich, a proper big glass of cold milk, and a cup of coffee. And that would normally level me out. I'd normally be all right after that. I think with Nuno, he has a plan, a system, and I think he'll do well at Spurs. I reckon he may sign Neto. I would take Neto right now. I think he's going to be quality, that boy. I wouldn't say no Ruben Neves either. But Neto, great shout. I'd have him at Spurs now. I think he looks mustard. Losing Jimenez, finished Wolves last season. I think they were about 6th, 7th before that. Yeah, that was a nasty injury and all, wasn't it? And then selling, they sold Jota as well, didn't they? Jota, or however you pronounce it, to Liverpool. He was a quality player. You know, we'll see. I think he's a good coach. I think I would have been more excited about it if it had been just after Poch.
They're fighting for it.
But I think the way it was drawn out, the way they sacked Mourinho and didn't have a plan, I think that's shocking, and that goes back to my issue with the chairman. I think his position's untenable. I think he needs to go. Oh, sorry, mate. So your chairman's a tight-fisted git, and ours is a greedy fat git who loves Spurs. It's odd day, innit? Have you still not got rid of him at Newcastle? How's he still there? Jimmy, you drink loads of tea. Usually make myself 2 at a time, at least 2 coffees a day. I think I'm immune to the effects of caffeine. I struggle to function without a coffee in the morning, if I'm honest. I do like to have a coffee.
Caffeine doesn't do anything to me either.
Huh?
Caffeine doesn't do anything to me either.
Does it not?
No.
Do you not find you function better after a cup of coffee in the morning?
No.
Ah.
I drink it because I like the taste of it. But it does nothing for me.
Typical football Carling drinker men. See, that's what Gold Drake thinks football fans are. We all drink Carling. Bloody Carling drinker men. Pardon me. With all these pro footballers making big money, how do they avoid the tax man? I don't think many of them do. To be fair, it's all dealt with in their contracts. You know, that's why their contracts are worth so much. Because I mean, a big old chunk of it goes to the tax man. Yeah, they don't miss nothing. UK tax, her Royal Majesty's tax services, they don't miss nothing. Thieves, absolute thieves. Just as you said, really, you only want to spend and buy the players to strengthen them. Can't rely on Son and Kane every game. No, and that's the issue. That's the issue. So there's some really good players at Spurs, but you need to bring in quality to complement them, and you've got to be looking to do it all the time. Even the best clubs will win a league title, and then they'll go out and strengthen. Alex Ferguson used to do it at Manchester United. He'd go and win the league year after year, but he would never rest on his laurels. He'd go out and buy new players to keep the players that have just won the league title on their toes. You know, you've got to keep investing. And if Levy had his way, he wouldn't. He'd never spend another penny on transfers. You know, if the manager never knocked on his door or said, look, you know, I need some new players, Levy would quite happily sit there counting the pennies. That's my opinion. Czech versus Denmark looks like it's a good game. It does end to end, doesn't it? Sort of keep looking up, but 1 minute it's at one end, 1 minute it's at the other end.
Czech are fighting for it, though. I think they're.
Well, I see Schmeichel's just pulled off a good stop. So yeah, game on, game on. Goldrake, I'm just listening to Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Have you had a smoke? Have you had a smoke, Goldrake? Rich says football, boxing, NBA. I love watching a tear up. I love watching a good punch up. NBA, I've never really been into. Basketball in general, I've never really been into. Never got on with it. Me, football, rugby, bit of darts, ice hockey, American football. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much.
It's just hockey in America.
Hockey, yeah, we call it ice hockey. Yeah, hockey. My uncle,
we don't have much ice here.
that's it. It's not cold enough over here for ice hockey. My uncle used to have a season ticket, West Bromwich Albion, West Ham, middle of the pitch. He paid about £500 a season. See, that's not bad. That's not bad. Breaking news: Paul has had 2 beers and swore already. Did I say that word? Did I say the word? The enemy. The price of football has led to dodgy streaming boxes. I know. Who would do such a thing? Shocking.
Have you said the name of that team again?
Did I say that word? Said it this morning, didn't I?
I know. What's wrong with you today?
I don't know. They're living rent free in my brain. Catching me. Messi on a free. yeah, get it done, Levy. Get it done. It's only going to cost about $700 a week in wages. Where would he go? Is he going to sign a new deal with Barcelona? I really hope not. I'd love to see Messi in the Premier League. Good luck tonight, Paul. I'm a Rangers fan, but never, always wanted England to do well, but never always wanted. You don't want England to do well, or you always want England to do well? But never, always wanted England to do well. I wanted Scotland to do well. I don't get the rivalry personally. It must have skipped my generation. I don't know. It's just everyone else seems to hate England, so you have no issue when they go out. But I always kind of want Wales and Scotland and Northern Ireland to do well. Even Republic of Ireland, I always want them to do well. But it just they all seem to hate us, so it's odd. What can you do? Is it warm in here? Is it just now? We get windows off.
You can. I'm just right.
Oh, you're just right. Got my season ticket. Watford sorted. Nice. My dad always sorts it out. I don't even know how much I'm spending on it. All I know is I hope my work picks up to afford it. How much was the season ticket at Watford? Did it go up a few bob? Now you're back in the big leagues after your short stop in the Championship. Paul, my peepers are telling me you have grey in your beard. Where's the lighting? I'm hoping it's just the bloody lighting.
You got blondie bits at the top.
I'll get a few lighter bits. I ain't got no greys in that beard. I hope it's just a light. I've got a window open there, so the sun's kind of shining. I'm sort of Harvey Two-Face right now. Sort of darker this side and lighter that side. I bet not be getting bloody greys in my beard, I'll tell you. I think I might cry.
No, you just have blonde bits at the front.
50 quid to watch a game of footy. Insane. If you pay 50 quid to see U2, you're guaranteed a good show. Yeah, if you're a U2 fan, I suppose. U2. Apparently Mbappe wants out. He could go for silly cash. Oof. He would go for crazy money, Mbappe. How old is Mbappe right now? Is he 22? Something like that? He's only young, isn't he? We need a striker now. Sergio's gone. Gabby isn't up to the job. Exactly. That's why they're trying to fob him off. Get him out. It's like, no, you're all right. You keep him. So if you're not going for Kane, Mbappe or Haaland, where do you look? Where do you look next? I know a lot of signings get made. All Denmark are in here. Oh, it's a great challenge.
No, Denmark have just tried to take a shot as well. They're going for it.
Jim says, I like the Texans. My mother's a Houston fan, big time. I like their logo. In terms of logos, Houston Texans have got a cool one, haven't they? With the bull, the horn bull, with the stars and stripes on it. That's pretty cool. Man City won the Champions League despite what their stupid fans say. They need to win it, don't they, really? They do need to be winning that. Losing to Chelsea in the final. I don't know how Guardiola's got away with it, personally. How no one said anything. Can't be losing to Chelsea in the Champions League final. That's shameful, personally, in my opinion. The money that City have spent to still be losing to a domestic rival in a Champions League final. Oh, that's a great ball in. Someone's got to be getting on that. Yeah. That was it was drinkable. But I mean that's a 4 or 5 out of 10 for me. That's bang average. There's a weird bitterness that's lingering to it. I've got 3 more of the buggers to drink. I'd like Tammy Abrahams. He's not a bad player, is he? Tammy Abrahams. He's not bad. I'm not sure how high his ceiling is. I don't know how good he's going to get. But he's certainly a good player. He's certainly a good player. Puts himself about a bit, doesn't he? Devon, brother, I'm drinking Paulana. Your review of that was great. Proper English Breck is best for the hangover. That's a great shout. That's a great shout. Full English. Oh, couldn't be many better things, could you really?
Yeah, to be fair, I was going to say full English.
Full English. Sausages, bacon, egg, beans, tomato, mushrooms, bit of toast. Toast or fried bread? Toast or fried bread? You'd go
fried bread.
You'd go fried bread, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't do toast.
I prefer toast to fried bread, personally. I think fried bread is a bit excessive, personally, but
It's the whole point, isn't it? Greasy.
yeah.
A bit of grease.
Oh, that's a great question. Realistic replacement for Kane. That's the thing. You can name players you'd like to sign, but everyone knows all of a sudden you've got 150 million quid in the bank, don't they? So all of a sudden the prices are going to be crazy. I like Tammy Abrahams. Richie mentioned him a second ago. I like Tammy Abrahams. You can't replace Harry Kane. You can't replace Harry Kane. Neto, someone mentioned him earlier at Wolves. He's a player I'd sign anyway. I think he's going to be class, that boy. He's only young. I think he's going to be absolute class. Who else? Who else do I like? Danny Ings wouldn't be a bad signing. Again, he's not going to get the goals that Harry Kane would, but he's a grafter. Yeah, Lukaku. Again, I don't think Spurs will cough up for him. I think Lukaku's quality. Wherever he goes, he scores goals. But realistically, I don't think Spurs are going to buy him. I don't think they'd even be able to afford to call him, to be honest with you. Spot on, Paul, about Jota. Yeah, that was a big miss, wasn't it? What? I can't believe they sold him. Strange one. Try spam, eggs and rice for a hangover cure. Extra soy sauce and hot sauce. Oof. I tell you what, spicy. Anything spicy would probably be a good shout, wouldn't it, if you got a stinking hangover? It'd wake you up, wouldn't it? It'd be like, twing, you know, away you go. It's not a bad shout, Jim.
Denmark are not letting them get any, are they?
Hot sauce. Goldrake's laughing. Andrew Bailey says, I think England will get beat tonight. First game away from home, and they don't handle pressure. I wouldn't put it past you. That's not a bad shout, Andrew. I mean, that's the Spurs fan in me. I'm always the pessimist. Everything says that England should be winning tonight, and it's probably because of that. It won't be an easy ride. I think 2-0. I think 2-0 to England tonight, but it is England, isn't it? Steve, everyone I speak to, including myself, would happily take the Champions League over anything else. I'll be happy with an FA Cup at Tottenham. An FA Cup would suit me. I'll be delighted with an FA Cup. I'm a football fan and drink Newcastle Blue Ale. Nuki Brown. I still like Nuki Brown. I'll tell you what, I'm saying that. I had the Torp. I bought a sub of it for the sub machine not too long ago, and it was the worst Newcastle Brown I've ever had. It's better from a bottle, Newcastle Brown. I was shocked at how bad it was from the sub. Gutted. That's why we brought Pep in. He's not done it. I love Pep, but if he doesn't get it this time, he's got to move on and save himself the embarrassment. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it when Chelsea done you in that final. I was shocked. English Premier League are blocking the Newcastle takeover of Saudi Arabia. Ongoing court cases. Hassie wants to sell so he doesn't have to spend any more money. They've got to do. I mean, how many more dodgy Arabians do we need owning football clubs over here? Just the fit and proper persons test not come into account anymore. Seriously. You've just got to look at the human rights laws and breaches of the human rights laws in Saudi Arabia to know that we don't need people like that dealing in business over here. We really don't. And that's not a business thing. That's just a human level decision. We don't need it. City of Dodge, the sponsorship thing with the Etihad. Amount of times they've broken financial fair play, twice in recent years, and they keep getting away with it. It's dodgy. They've all got their ways around it. It's well dodgy. Tottenham Army. Oh dear. They got a cracking draw at Wembley the other week, to be fair to them. And that's as good as it got. Again. Hopefully you'll be back in next year. Did you qualify for the World Cup? I don't even know. Have you qualified for it? Paul, no comment. Maybe I had a cheeky one. Good lad. Oh, a smoke. Get yourself lean as a motherfudger. And listen to Dark Side of the Moon, mate. It's an experience. I love snooker. Used to play quite often at a club. Highest break was 48. Blimey. That's pretty impressive. That is impressive. I haven't played snooker properly for years and years. I'm on a game of pool every now and then. The pub's got one. Gold Drake, you drinking? English game, footy, cricket, darts. He's not a fan of American sport, no. I do like ice hockey and football. I don't mind. Who do you think is better, Kane now or Gaza back in the day? Different players, different styles. But honestly, I would have to say Harry Kane is a better player now than Paul Gascoigne ever was. And Paul Gascoigne was a genius. He could do things that Harry Kane could never do. This dribbling technique, the way he'd leave people for dead. He could take a game by the scruff of the neck and control it. But Harry Kane's numbers speak for himself. And if Paul Gascoigne had better people around him, he could have done anything. Paul Gascoigne could have done anything, because on his day he was the best player in the world. He was a genius, but he didn't surround himself with the right people, and he didn't have the right attitude. And because of that, those are two things that Harry Kane always has had. He always had the right people around him. He's always been very grounded, and he's always been very focused, and that's why he's as good as he is. So yeah, Gaz is my hero, always will be. But Harry Kane is, I would have to say, is the better player. That was a hell of a question, Rich. No wonder you work in radio, son. Just opened a Kronbacher. Oh, great beer. Elton John has shares in Watford. He does. How much are his shares, Jimmy? Is he like one of the main stakeholders, Jimmy, or no? Was he chairman for a while, Elton John? And British, come on, England. Be Newcastle for the final of the Euros. What atmosphere it would be if England were to get to the final, mate? It would be insane. I would want to get into a boozer near Wembley, because I ain't going to get a ticket, but I would want to be in a boozer in Wembley. Don't you think? Maybe not Wembley, but at least in town. For the final next Sunday.
I'm going to be honest, I can't think of anything worse. I don't want to be crammed in somewhere with...
You won't. It'll be like a box park, wouldn't it? It'll be outdoors, just with a big screen. Got to go out for the final.
It's still going to be crammed, aren't you? You've seen half the gardens and pubs and things.
They'll probably lay something on over the road, wouldn't they? They'll probably have a big screen out there. That'd do for me.
Oh, get up, you little girls.
Oi, oi! What's up? Warm up for tonight? Definitely, mate. We're getting ourselves warmed up. For the game. Getting ready.
Just getting about 10 minutes overtime here, extra time here, sorry.
We've got Botherill's down and someone else.
They're just lying down.
Botherill. How you doing, Dana? Are you drinking, mate? Who's on the beer? What is everyone drinking? Can we do a quick check? Where is everyone? Where are you from? What are you drinking? Let us know where you're at. What you're drinking this fine Saturday afternoon. Time to eat warm up time, mate. That's it. Them lads right now, they're probably having their last meal, getting ready to do some warm ups. We're sitting there having a beer. We got the right idea. He comes on the pitch every now and then, gives us all the soppy wave. Even if your beard turns grey, still wouldn't shave the sodding thing off. You got to keep it on, haven't you? Got to keep the beard. Got to keep. I'm not Samson. Strength's in my beard, mate.
That might be a dodgy ankle there. He proper steps on it.
Did he land on it? Oh, why did he put his foot down, mate? I'd rather land on my arse than land on one of my ankles.
He's put his hand on his back straight afterwards. But he's up.
He's up. He's up. He's drinking. He's drinking the Evian. He's all right. He's good. Good lad, Gold Drake. I was about to whack you with my blue spanner. That's it. Blue spanner crew there. Don't mess about. I've got a blue spanner too, so watch it. Oh, blue spanner crew are fighting each other. The blue spanner crew got out of control.
I don't even have a blue spanner.
Do you not?
No.
Why not made you an admin?
No.
I'll have to make you an admin, aren't I? I don't watch NBA. I just like the vests. I've never liked wearing vests. I think I look a bit of a Burke in a vest.
Do with your farmer's tan.
I think I look more of a do as you like in a vest. You know what I mean? Hanging out of a transit. Oh boy, you know caravan. I look more like one of them if I've got a vest on. Phil Smith, what are you drinking? Don's in. Hi Paul, hope you're well, mate. I'm very well, Don. Thank you, mate. How are you? Speaking of you two, anyone see Bono falling off the stage the other day? No. Oh! Apparently he felt he got too close to the edge. Good lad. That's a great one. Darren Robinson, what are your thoughts on Cobra? I only got onto them recently. Really enjoying it. So smooth. I've really enjoyed Cobras. Really enjoy it. Cracking beer, especially with a ruby. Oh. Southgate, you're the one. You still tell me. England's coming home again. We were singing that in Madrid, weren't we?
Yeah.
That was brilliant. Brilliant. Hash browns, yeah. I forgot about the hash browns. Got to have a hash brown, haven't you? I do like a hash brown. With all the pro athletes making big money on their contracts, not to mention sponsorship and ads, it's almost obscene. It is. I'm sure Lionel Messi is the highest paid sportsman in the world at the moment. Might be wrong. It's between him and Cristiano, and I'm sure Lionel makes like 2-0 to the Danish. That's a lovely goal. 2-0 Denmark.
The goalkeeper's just
stood there. It's like, hey,
happened?
I'm not getting that.
It didn't even move, did he?
That's a beautiful ball in. Who is it who whipped that in? He's put that right exactly where you want it. Right there between the centre backs and the goalkeeper. It's the worst place to defend across.
Oh, dear.
I thought the Czechs were starting to grow into this a little bit, but Denmark have done them here.
Denmark are fast.
Denmark.
They are fast and they are outrunning.
It's a lovely move down the left. Oh, he's done it with the outside of his boot as well. That's disgusting. That's beautiful. What a ball in that is.
How could it be disgusting? How beautiful it is. That's disgusting. It's beautiful.
That is dirty, but it's so nice at the same time. That's a great ball in. Oh,
just
mate.
The effortless.
Bosh! Great goal. Yeah, Messi's on selling money. And Messi like hundreds of millions a year sponsorship contract. Crazy. Meantime, Paella. I've not had anything from Meantime for ages. Matt says, come on, boys, you can go all the way. We can. As a Chelsea fan, I can officially say Tammy Abraham couldn't hit sand if he fell off a camel. Doesn't do it against the bigger sides. He needs a run in the side, though, doesn't he? He's never really had that run in the Chelsea team, has he? Paul, I'm asking. Every time I look at him, I think he looks tasty, like he's got a bit about him. Excuse me. St. Maxi for a striker. I do like him. I couldn't stick him up top, though. Troy Deeney to replace Kane. Prime of his life at 50. Troy Deeney. I don't know. I wonder what Spurs will do. Whether we'll stick Heung-min Son up top, make him the centre forward, change the way we play, maybe have a couple of players sort of cutting in off of him. He's played up top before and scored goals. Whether they'll make him the sort of the number 9 and have a couple of decent players playing off of him, I'm not too sure. Bless you.
Thanks.
Are you having a drink today?
I'll do later.
You can have a drink.
I'll put some sours in the fridge.
Showers? Steve says, stayed at the Boozer with me Polish missus. Great for an English breakfast. We walked for 12 hours. Whoa, so that. How far did you get in 12 hours? It's a lot of walking, mate. Hell of a lot of walking. Any good? Sounds nice, mate. Nothing special, Gold Drake, but it's cold and easy drinking. There you go. Newcastle Brown Ale is my favourite beer of all time. Why not? Why not? Got no arguments with that. A lot of people slag it off, but I think it's all right. My dad still enjoys a Nuki Brown. I'm having a couple of beers with him tomorrow. I've got a Hofmeister keg in the fridge, and I was really nice. He used to drink Hofmeister when I was a nipper, and I told him I've got a keg and I've got 2 Stein glasses with it, and I've given him one of them, which he was really happy with. And he's coming over tomorrow. We're going to crack into that keg, so that's going to be a good day tomorrow. I've got 7 brothers, Red Cat, and a few others for later. Keeping the good stuff for the England game. Come on, England. Sounds good, Phil. I've got so much beer. I've got a crate of San Miguel's. I should have put them in here. Can you grab me the San Miguel's, please?
Yeah.
On the kitchen unit. I'll put them in here. Newcastle Brown is glucose syrup. It is. There is glucose syrup in it, isn't it? I think it actually says that on the bottle as well. They're not hiding it. Easy drinking though. Newcastle United at their best when the chairman was from North East. Freddie Shepherd, Sir Bobby.
How many do you want?
4 to start off with. They're only little.
You've had what? 3 beers already?
Don't judge me.
Save some for the end of that. Jeez.
I got a fridge full of beer. Newcastle United at their best when I like the Kevin Keegan days. The football they played under Kevin Keegan was incredible. I genuinely loved watching Newcastle in them days, man. Brilliant. Thanks.
Oh, that's cold.
And my beer lady. The Kevin Keegan, the football they played under Keegan was incredible. What a side. Drinking my first ever super strength lager. Awful, awful, awful. I've added blackcurrant cordial to make it drinkable. That's not a bad idea, Kev. They're not good, are they? They're too sweet. Too sweet. CJR, at the end of the day, Paul, we live in a clown world. Left is right, up is down. Even more now since the Rona. Don't get me started on the cancel culture. Oh, God, mate, yeah. The world's nonsense, isn't it, at the moment? Absolute nonsense. You can't say nothing about anything. Yeah, I have it on here. Every time I speak, I'm just like, oh, can I say that? Can I say that? Was I supposed to say that? It's horrible. Second guessing yourself all the time. First beer can't go wrong when it's easy drinking. Exactly. If you can find a good beer that you just, it's the first one that counts, isn't it? Your first beer of the session. When you have it and you think, oh, that was nice. That was nice. And after that, it's easy going, isn't it? You could just drink a few more and not worry about it, not think about it. That's what makes a good beer. The beer you can session the arse out of and not have to worry about it, you know. Probably called me an old Bill Git, but I've always loved PGA. The golf, PGA, the game, PGA the game, or you enjoy watching the golf? Can't watch golf. I've actually got Dark Side of the Moon on vinyl, just putting it on. Oh, and by the way, it's thunder and lightning. Is it really? It looks like it could storm here, doesn't it? There is a bit of a breeze, but it's nothing's happening. Gaza was awesome. Gaza was it was just another level. It was another level. Gaza's biggest mistake was going to Tottenham and not United. You know what? Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. The deal was on the table, wasn't it? It was done. He was going to go to United, and then Spurs offered him a little bit more money, and they bought his dad a house or something, and that basically tipped the deal in Tottenham's favour, and that was that. But yeah, I think Paul Gascoigne being in the capital wasn't the best idea. The bright lights, you know, he probably could have done without that, really. Being a Spurs fan as well, I think Bale in his prime was better than Kane. I always thought Kane would go around Madrid as well. That debate has come up quite a bit, hasn't it? Who was better, Kane or Bale? Yeah. Yeah, I think Gareth Bale was probably on his day a better footballer than Harry Kane. Gareth Bale used to win games on his own, didn't he? You know, Kane never quite done that, but he's always been a hell of a striker. Yeah, Gareth Bale was class. When he went to the couple of years he was at Spurs before he went to Madrid, and then a couple of years after he joined Madrid, he was say arguably the best player on the planet. He was incredible. Really good player. Love it. Kronbach, a little bit chill. Can't beat it. Cracking Pilsner. It's a beautiful Pilsner. Really is. Gaz, a different time, but was great. R50, Gazza was the man. Yeah. So Gazza was the first player I ever kind of saw do things that I couldn't believe. You know, just dribbling past people like they weren't there. And just, wow. You know, wow. Genius. Absolute genius. Not sure where John's status is at Watford now. I know he was owner and chairman during the 70s and 80s. He's got to have some shares, isn't he? He's got to have a big chunk of them, I would have thought. Green Man at Wembley would be epic if the sun is shining. Always great for a pre-cup final piss-up. We should do it, man. Next Sunday, Green Man. Let's go, Paul. Let's do it. It says, Abby's like fudge that don't want to be around thousands of drunk, noisy men. She's like, I do that every week at work, Paul, you man. That's a good point, actually. That's a good point. It's like, no, I don't want to go in London and deal with a load of pissheads. Drinking the Thornbridge a lot in the pub in Brum. What do you think of that beer? What did you think of that one? The pink lemonade sour you had the other night.
It was quite nice.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah. What are you thinking of that one, Dave? Are you enjoying that one? Abs had a can of that. Abs likes the sours. I'm not a massive fan of the sours. On the Heineken, perfect footy beer, especially when it's a tenner for 15. Oh, that's a deal, son. That is a deal. I'll beat that. I'll go thanks. Having a mix of ales, couple of ciders when I need to refresh. Blinded. Excuse me, what ciders you want? I've not had a good cider for a while. I do like a cider every now and then. Drinking Tetley Smooth Ale. What are you drinking, Paul? I'm drinking Down South Brewing, or Lidl, with their Counterculture Modern IPA, 5.4% ABV. New in Lidl. It's obviously a punk IPA knockoff, and it's not great, to be honest. It's not great, but it's drinkable. Just. Tetley Smooth, that's one I've not had for a while. Tetley's. Scott says I'm pissed. Oh, Christ. So, is Scott's drunk now?
Jesus, and he doing a
That's what I was just about to say. If Scott's battered now, can you imagine the state he's going to be in come 7:30? Come on, Scott. Come on, son. All in, mate. All in for England. I never knew Thornbridge had a battle cruiser in the Brum. Is it actually a Thornbridge pub, or was it just a random pub? Sobieski, I'm from Wembley, drinking one of John's first dates and wearing double cool shades and a smile. Happy days. Happy days. Sobieski's the man. Rich, you got some sunglasses coming soon, just in case you're wondering. Yours are coming. I've getting them ordered with a load of beer as well. You've got to have some beers if you're going to wear them sunglasses, mate.
Have you updated on your shouts yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't. The T-shirts, the Paul's Beer Review T-shirts, if you're interested, are coming. They're going to be on sale, I'm hoping, next week. So not this coming working week, but the following working week. They should be online and available. So if you're interested in a Paul's Beer Review T-shirt, soon, very, very soon. They've been ordered. They're being made. So yeah, hopefully in not the next working week, the following working week, they'll be online and available. So yeah, stay tuned. I will give you updates. But I'm looking forward to them because I'm well happy with them. Well happy with them. Pete Daly Scott. Breaking news: Paul feels like a dingle in a tank top. A dingle. That's a good way of saying it. Definitely a dingle. A dingle. All in, mate. That's it. Scott's all in. He's all in. We ain't got long to go. Breaking news: Paul's Beer Reviews in big trouble for not giving his lonely wife a blue spanner. I know. I can't believe I ain't giving you a blue spanner. Do you want to join the blue spanner crew? You have to write a comment, and I'll make you an admin.
Right at the beginning.
Do another one. I can't go back that far.
Oh.
I'll make an admin. Blue spanner crew. Just write like bum or something. Bottom. Did you write something?
Yeah.
You wrote bum.
Because you told me to.
She wrote bum. You're now an admin, a moderator.
I'm glad.
You should now have a blue spanner.
I don't. Yeah, I probably need to do another.
Scott, long time ago. Yeah, you made a schoolboy error there. Where's the time? Where's the time? Oh, blimey. It's got 2 and a bit hours till kick off. Scott saying 2-0. Yeah, I reckon 2-0. I reckon 2-0 tonight. I'll take that. Nice comfortable win. Am I that far behind? Called the Colmore on Colmore Road. Nice old fashioned looking pub. Colmore Road. You know that one? Gold Drake. Portolano, north of Cordoba, sank 5 large beers. Now on the Ojos del Guadiana Vino. Still soberish, down the local bar later for the footy. Come on, England! He's got the weather for it. He's got the nice part of the world for it. Happy days, man. Hancock, still talking about that melt. Danes are good. They are a good side, don't they, the Danish? They are a good side. They knock it about well. They could cause us a few problems if we get to the semis. And if this stays the way it is, I'm not going to knock them. Ball of the tournament. What a ball that was, Scott. What a ball. Absolute mustard. We got Ashley Cole and a couple of other twats talking about it, but I don't really care. Who we got? Oh, Enia Luca. I like her. She's actually quite good. Ian Wright. He's just funny, isn't he? We should beat Ukraine. We should rest Maguire and Rice both on yellow cards. We could bring Tyrone Mings back in. I thought he was all right when he was in. I thought he was sound. I'm in Sweet Evan, Pepsi Max Cherry and Minstrels. It's all Pepsi and chocolate. You ain't got any chocolate, have we? No. Scotland won as well. Come on, Ukraine. Sorry. Are you doing a live tonight? Yeah, there you go. Scott's on at 7:30 with Blue Veil Man and Chris the Butcher. 7:30 tonight. I went to the pub today, asked for Heineken. I didn't have any. I then asked for Carlsberg. Didn't have any. So the Fosters have said, I even checked if they had any John Smiths. They said no. Wow. So not the best boozer in the world then. Sours and sausage. Big Kev, yes, mate. Love your support for all the opposing teammates. Brilliant. Dave Wilson sounds like a nice boozer. If you don't mind me asking, are you from near Brum? Come on, Ing. Oliver's in. Hello, mate. How are you? Paul T, old man from me estate from Ashington, Northumberland. See if he knows it. Ashington, Northumberland. That's where his mum's from Northumberland. See if he knows it. There's nothing better than a beer with your dad. Also brown now. Don't hide what they're doing. They even say one. Come on, Mel fella used to drink Banks beers on Handpool in the 60s. Top drawer. Kevin, is he really 70 now? That is crazy. That is crazy. He's an old man. He's an old man. Dave's visit Gold Drake was supposed to be at the Beer Central Festival, now delayed until September. It's a pain in the backside, isn't it? News update. Abby tells the landlord he's had enough before 6 p.m. Shocking. She wants me to pace myself. What can I say?
I just think you should save some for the England match.
I am. I'm not racing. I'm just thirsty. One of my penalties is Matt's prediction. Oh, I can't deal with penalties. Not against them lot. Not against Ukraine. Not tonight. Enjoy your time, mate. Bloody typical, ain't it? Everything being postponed due to the we all know what. Yeah. Excuse me. Bit of gas. Just taken a sip of the Thornbridge Sugar Spun Sister 8% stout. Very, very nice. Ooh, nice. Thornbridge do make a good stout, to be fair. I'm not their biggest fan of Thornbridge, but their dark beers tend to be very good. Purchased Off-Tempo Milkshake and the Dipper 3 from Bad Company from Asda. Never tried them. Worth a try. £2 a tin. Yeah, I've had a couple of the off-tempo beers from Bad Company, and they're not awful. Their new ones weren't very good. I don't know if Scott's still in. Asda released a few not too long ago, and they were bad, but the older ones were all right. I don't know if I had the Milkshake IPA one that you were speaking of. PGA the game. Wouldn't watch it. Gazza went to Spurs because they bought his sister a sunbed. Yeah. Stone Roses beer be all over that. And I've got a great new brew pub at the arena, worth checking out. I'm only 15 minutes drive away from Birmingham. Sometimes I jump on the train to Grand Central. Stands in. Hello, mate. How's things? Just home from work. Still got plenty of Warsteiner left. Nice. Get on it, son. Get on it, son. Time to catch up now. Paul Gascoigne, his favourite drunk. He was my football hero. Shearer was good, but he's a knob. I quite like Alan Shearer. I don't know. I know a lot of people dislike him, but I ain't really got a bad word to say about Alan Shearer. I thought he was another sort of top professional, you know. Last one, Barman B. Paul, if you happen to have a cheeky smoke, listen to the Stone Roses. Sounds amazing. I'll have to give that a crack. I'll give that a crack. Scott doesn't get on with the sours either. I've got to be in the mood for it. I've really got to be in the mood for it. I don't think I've ever actually ordered a sour. I don't think I've ever actually had a pint of sour. I usually just try bits of yours. And
yeah, you normally have something like that.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, that's all right. You know.
You've never ordered a sour.
If I could have a proper beer, if I was spending that much on a beer, I want a big IPA or something, you know. I thought that beer you held up said cancel culture. I wouldn't be surprised. You give it time. How long is it going to take for that to come out, you know? Oh, he's getting up. It's still a bit warm. Still a bit warm. I love this last IPA. And then I'll crack on with the Sam Miggies.
Thanks for that. That spray.
Did you get sprayed?
Yes.
Sharing the love. Just sharing the love. So that's an aggressive pour as well, and I'm still not getting much joy from that. That head cannot wait to disappear. I've got another one in the fridge. I'll do a full review of it. But yeah, these are in Lidl now. These are the new Lidl ones. The Down South Brewing, they're calling themselves. That was all right. This is just a little bit underwhelming, if I'm honest. A little bit underwhelming, but there you go. Scott Wonders World, all banter power. I'm a proud Scot, but watching England tournament football has brought me so much joy in the end. Unfortunately, I think they'll win this time around. Oof, blimey. Session Mangolicious by Lane today. Ooh, sounds good. What is that? What is that? What sort of beer is that, Oliver? A lot, very nice. Not surprised Abby liked it. Yeah, she likes a good sour. She likes the sour. Rich, Paul, get a Scrumpy down your son. School today, only good tipper was a Blue Moon or a good cider. I haven't had Scrumpy Jack for a long time. Scrumpy Jack. Good times. Good times. I haven't had a cider, proper cider. Last time I had a cider was Strongbow Dark Fruits, wasn't it, on the top?
Yeah.
That was quite nice, that. That was quite nice. If you've got a sub machine, I recommend that. If you like a cider every now and then, get the Strongbow on that. It's good. I thought Scotland were great against England, to be fair. Shut us down, didn't let us play. Should be proud. Scotland should have won that night. They totally outworked us. They really, really put a shift in. They were good. They were good. But then it was their cup final, you know. Having a party over the road, don't they?
Oh, it's the pub, innit?
Yeah. Never go in there, the wrestlers. Don't know why I've never actually been in there. You've been to the old joint stock in Bromley and love that boozer. I'm on Ojos del Guadiana Temprilla now after 5 large Spanish ales. Come on, England. Go on, Steve. Get into it, son. I have a feeling England may ball the shit out of all of us and win the tournament. Do you know what? If we play shitty football from now until the end of the final and win it, I don't care. I will take it. I will take it. I'll be up for that. Just imagine us winning it. Do you imagine if we won it? My God. I don't think I'd be able to function for about a week. I'm not sure. It'd just be another world, wouldn't it? If England were to actually win it.
I just think there's too much pressure. Everyone's comparing it to '66.
Yeah, that's the only thing everyone starts talking about, don't they? Straight away, making comparisons. Another world. Abby wrote, bum. There it is. Thank you. You do much, my friend. You legend. I'll wear the shades in my next music video, and even if it's winter, I'll get away with it. As I'm Stevie Wonder. And the beers you didn't have to. I want to send you. Does all right, mate. We've got to get you some beer in it. If you can have some sunglasses, you've got to have some beers. Off to the pub. Should be sat on the bench with a KFC about 3 a.m. Good lad, Jimmy. Have fun, mate. Take care of yourself. Not yet this trip. Gold Trait. Tomorrow for the mini pies and beers. One of my favourite pubs. Been in a few. Like Rob Beckett. I heard about this. Rob Beckett being out. Nice one, mate. Enjoy Birmingham. Have some great pubs. Local boozer here in Portolana, Castilla-La Mancha serves Irish bottled beers. Nice. Don just ordered some Paul sunglasses. Thank you, Don. Top man. Top man. You will look well smart in them. I saw his Insta showing his night. Brilliant. Did you see they fundraised 25 bags for the crying German girl? Whoa, the funds were better spent on a beer. Why did they raise money for her? Fundraised 25 for the crying German girl. Why did they raise money for her? I don't understand. Was she not well or something? Why they got to give her charity? If we play them in the semis, it's day and over. Aluka always looks sexy as fuck. And yeah, Aluka, yeah. She talks a good game as well, doesn't she? She actually talks. She's a good pundit. Liam, come home. Stacking on their Spanish canned cockles and such. Mark Jones says, evening the Ginger Warrior. Evening, son. How are you, Mark? How you doing, mate? What are you drinking? What are you drinking? Yes, I know the Colmore. Right by the cathedral. Loads of boozers there. Sounds good. All right, Paul. Great blog. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, mate. Jim Guitarist. Funny as fudge. England to win 3-0. Italy, England final. It's a good shout. It's a good shout. Italy do look impressive, don't they? And I don't know. The Czechs are having a go here. But they're going to need a really big second half if they're going to get themselves back in this. But it looks like it's going to be Denmark in the semis if England get through. Otherwise, we've got to deal with a Ukraine-Denmark semi. How depressing would that be? Another Tartan Army shout from Lotso. Gutted the Stone Crowd Lords was cancelled. Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. I'm not really sure. I know there's loads of work going on at Lords Brewing right now, and the place is upside down. But yeah, I don't know. I suppose with the Euros as well, I don't think many people would have probably made it anyway. But oh, young man. What says Vindaloo? I fancy a Vindaloo now. Neighbour started drilling. Better pack in before the game. His door's getting knocked. Who starts doing DIY? Oh, save these. Tom says, what do you reckon of old speckled hen? I'll tell you in a minute. I'm going to sneeze first. There we go. That's better. Old speckled hen. Not what it once was, but it's still a fairly dependable ale, should I say. It's a bit thin these days, but there's got a lovely malt flavour to it. So you could do worse. You could do worse. That's me being nice. Oh, goal. Czechs have got a goal. Wow. Is it Schick again? Goodness me. Can't stop scoring that, boy. 2-1. Czechs are back in it. Wow. I didn't really see that coming. Game on. Game on. The American theme of Lidl this week is good. Picked up a snack box. I got that. I got the snack box. Onion rings, mozzarella sticks, and chili cheese bites, and a dip in the frozen section. I got that one as well. I picked it up. Yeah, we're having that later.
What's that?
The snack box. I got the exact same one, Phil. I was well excited when I saw that. I was like, oh, that looks good. Moo Milk is nice banana. Wayne White beer, nice job. I've not had a Wayne White beer for ages. Ages and ages. Cheers, Phil. We need to visit Lidl. Do it now. They've got the American week and they've got some cracking stuff in there as well. And like I say, you can get right now in Lidl, you can get these bad boys. You can get the little San Miguel's, the little import ones, and they're very, very nice. Very nice. I've got wet hands. I had a Cloud Water Milkshake IPA. It was pretty good. So style, I'm still kind of warming to milkshake IPAs, but they're getting very popular. So old fella's 80th soon. Going back, looking forward to sinking Wadworth. Or Wadworth, how do you pronounce that? Is it Wadworth? Wadworth beer, sounds good, man. No one left in the tourney. That worries me. Well, I say it's game on here, and it's all Czech Republic now. I think Denmark are looking a little bit raggy after that.
I still think Denmark are fast though. They're faster than the Czechs.
They look better than the Czechs. The Czechs just don't give up, do they?
It is a good fight. They are both putting up a fight.
That's a great finish, to be fair. Just replaying the goal now. He take that with the side of his foot. That is a really nice finish. Fair play to him. Who's he play for? I bet he'll be getting a bit of attention after this. That shit in the Czech Republic team. So good stuff in there this week. David Wilson just loaded a keg of Tiger beer into the blade. Come on, England. Come on, England. Not that I condone cheeky smoking. Is what it is, man. It is what it is. Sours just tastes like gone off beer. Don't know how you tell if it was off. Some of them aren't all that sour either, are they? Some of these sour beers. They don't have that, really heavy twang to them. Sometimes they're just really fruity,
Well, they sound, aren't they? So.
Yeah. I'll tell you a story about Shearer. I saw him when I was a kid in the early noughties. Dad said, Alan, my son would love a chat with you. He replies, who wouldn't? And it's no way did he say that. No way. Oof, that's not good, is it? Oh dear. Cancel Culture Brewery, Woke Mobs Brewery, Clown World IPA. Sadly, sours and ghosts turn my stomach, so unfortunately I avoid them. Makes sense. Not a fan of sours, but I did enjoy a lot from Thornbridge. Where are we at? Big Kev. So is John not making an appearance today? He must be out in his new 4x4. What a cheapskate. Hey, sorry folks, it's the worst joke I've ever said in a live stream. I'll get the coat. I've got to send the invites, to be honest. I could do it, but I'm going to be staring at the screen for ages. I had a nice go earlier. Salty sour, nice change, nice to mix it up. Yeah. Cannot believe how some England fans don't rate Sterling. By far the best player in the squad when he plays. He's been good, hasn't he? I mean, against the Germans the other day, he was the one that kind of said, you know what, we could win this. And he really took the game to him, went at them, committed defenders. Tommy Wilson's in there. Tommy, how are you, mate? Went to the pet shop. I said, give me a goldfish. He said, aquarium. I said, I don't care what star sign he is. Well, hey, good one. Love it. Have you reviewed Camaro, Lidl's Corona? Really good value for the money. Camaro, I don't think I have. I don't think I have reviewed that one. I don't think I've seen it. Lidl's Camaro. I'll check it out. I'll have a look for that one next time I'm in there, see if they got it. Sounds good, mate. Nice one. You're getting old where the bins go out more than you. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I don't know what just happened there.
What did happen? Can't be sours. Rather drink Carlin out of a tramp sock.
We just tripped each other up.
Looks a nice ground there. I managed to scrap the lift to the pub, so you got me for another half hour. That's a result, isn't it? England winning it. What a vision and a dream. Come on, England. You ever been to New Cross in London? They got good pubs. New Cross. New Cross. Not familiar with New Cross. You familiar with New Cross? No? Not familiar with that, Simon?
Something sounds familiar, but...
New Cross.
Yeah, I've probably just made that up, to be fair.
Familiar with King's Cross? Plenty of decent boozers around that way, but no, not New Cross, no. Paul, will you be bringing out the nuts soon? I'm sure you must be getting a little hungry. I've got the munchies a little bit, to be fair. Got some them weird peanut things left, haven't we?
We have. So you're now going to tell me that you want me to go and get those for you?
What I'm going to do, you're going to take over for a minute. I'm going to blame you and get some snacks.
All right.
You've got to come say hello to everyone. We've got 20,000 people watching. Or about 5. One of the 2.
Hello. Hello. I don't even know where we are. I've not really been listening. I will read some comments.
Look at the blue. Highlighted this.
Yeah, I've got that. It just meant I didn't really know what the conversation was about. CJ Art says, love a frumpy jack, but it gives me a headache. Usually go for Western stuff as it's 100% apple juice. Strongbow is on 35% juice from concentrate.
Apple juice.
Wildwood Organic Still Cider by Westerns is my new drink.
I like Western cider.
You like what?
Western cider.
You like it?
They're good. Yeah.
Paul likes it, Parry. Big Kev says, I can take England winning the Euros, but if they won the World Cup, I would be straight over to a Swiss clinic in no time. Oliver says, I've been reading this book called The History of Glue. I cannot put it down.
Hey!
That's like your joke, that. That is just like yours. Terrible jokes. Honestly. Funniest end of the night stories, please. Mine was you went to a strip club, spent all my money, so couldn't get a taxi home, blagged a dirty kebab off someone, slept in McDonald's and got my dad to get me. Interesting, Rich. Interesting. I was like, what's your funniest end of the night story?
I can't remember.
Yeah, you won in Cardiff. That probably wasn't funny for you.
No, I was in a bad way.
You were in a bad way.
Everyone else thought it was hilarious, but I was in a bad way.
Somebody says, Paul, have you reviewed Camaro? Is that how
I read that one.
Camaro? Lidl's Corona, haha, really good value for the money.
No, I've not reviewed that one. And I've read that message as well. Read that comment too.
Well, that must have been a repeat then, because I'm going down the line
All right.
from where you left off.
A repeat.
Do you want to come back then if you're moaning at how I'm doing it?
No, not at all.
Come on.
No.
He's having a stretch. He's got his snacky snacks.
Got snacky snacks.
Which way are you going? That way?
Yeah. Go on the safe side.
Oh, the floor's wet from where that's been.
I think there might be a bit of a leak in it. Oh no, it's just where I'm might be a bit of a leak.
Why is there a leak?
I don't notice that last time I had it down there. There's a bit of a puddle. Might be a hole in my bucket.
Is it not just where you're... Sorry, whose bucket? Our bucket.
Mine. My bucket.
Where you pick
Come
it
on,
up.
Leg. I'm 50. About fudging time. Got pissed in London. Fell asleep on a train. Woke up in Sainsbury's. No more trains.
You've got ones I don't know.
Salisbury, Sainsbury's. Woke up in Salisbury. No more trains. So I slept by the cathedral until it started pissing it down. Ran back to the station. Slept in the bicycle shed. Got to do what you got to do, man. Got to do what you got to do. And what's next? Peanut rings. Peanut rings from Lidl. They're pretty good. I was back in. On draft, ideally cask version. Very good. Got to give it to Denmark. Right, their best player. Progressing quite nicely as a type. Chic has scored, yeah. A goal came out of nowhere for me. Paul has 22 thumbs up. Please keep liking and share the channel. Let's get into 4,000 subs. God, blimey. One at a time. But yeah, give it a thumbs up. You can be bothered. I do appreciate it.
4,000 subs, and you've just gone past 200.
Sorry, I haven't got 3,000 subs yet. I'm 4. England win the Euros, my kidneys will be fudged up. Yeah, do you know what? I think I'm the same, mate. It's a week-long party, at least, isn't it? Yesterday in Iceland, we got 2 pizzas and wedges, a crate of Pepsi Max, 4 buds for a £5. 2 pizzas, the wedges, a crate of Pepsi Max and 4 buds for a £5. How much of that did you pay for? So John, you sound Mickey just to wind him up. The proper stuff. I need to send some invites.
Yeah, where is John? Is he in it?
I'll send him an invite. Hang on. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to send some invites. Bear with me.
I don't know. Let's bear with you.
Is there a bear with me? Let's have a bear.
Should we just keep a teddy bear here just so that when you say that?
Bear with. Bear with.
Well, just did a step over and then tripped over.
Boom.
That's what you get for trying to be cocky, mate.
What about if? There we go.
Since when were you allowed to push people out the way in football?
In Bath used to be Boujon Indian restaurant. Bring your own booze. Worth pub, New Inn around the corner.
Yeah, I used to have an Indian restaurant like that.
You hear a lot of that, don't you? Bring your own beer for a curry.
They didn't have a license.
If our curry house is open,
I'm sure it is.
I'll be wankered by the time the football's finished. Then try and fall down the road to the curry house. Oh, murder,
That's
Ruby.
what you want to do, walk down there.
I don't think I'll be able to walk down there by the time football's finished.
I was going to say, you can walk, I'll drive next to you.
You queue and champion everyone before heading to the pub.
Oh, another man down. Oh, 2 men down.
2 Czech players down.
We're on the same team, lads.
Oliver, it says, curries wouldn't touch him with a bargee pole. That's awesome. Awesome. Oh, dear. Rich says, we already beat the Czechs, so I'd be mad if they win. It would be. It would be. John says, what the heck? How did you find that beer? It's like a freaking unicorn. It follows me around, John. It follows me. Chubby Phil had a few nights out like myself. Your brother's been in.
What?
Your brother.
Did you talk about Harry Kane again?
Big George says, Kane's still rubbish. Neither England or Spurs need him. With a £2 super chat. Thank you, George. As ever, with his weekly rant about Harry Kane.
George, I expect to see Lilith in the Spurs outfit.
Yeah. Has she got her joggers on, mate? Has she got them on? He won't answer back. I hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Hope Littleton's good. Hope she's doing well. John says, Big Kev, low! Oi, John, you handsome fella. Lords are in. Hello. Hello. You cheeky sausage. Is it? CJ Arts calling John cheeky sausage. Gotta love it. Brew London, 4 weeks today. Come on, Phil. Come on, Phil. 4 weeks today, son. I'll get to lick your face and throw a run around with your trilby. Good times. Good times. Paul, you and Abs need to try McCoy's fire pit. I do need to try the McCoy's fire pit. I've heard they're nice.
He's getting a little bandage around his head.
Oh dear.
No.
It might
He's
be.
just being
It might be concussed.
Really? Jesus, the man can walk. What is wrong with you? Like,
Soft.
brain, you just walked half the pitch and now you're like, oh, let me help.
Dave says, hello, John. My son Jonas is assistant manager at Lidl in Greenville, North Carolina. You have a Lidl there? How cool. I have here locally too. I don't make it there much though. So try it, man. I'd love to see what a Lidl in the state stocks. That'd be that. Phew. My mind is blown. I didn't know I had Lidl in the States. I didn't even know.
There's a Lidl in Spain, isn't there?
There is in Spain, but you know it's a German company. You expect them in Europe, wouldn't you? Cowboy walks into a German car showroom. He says, "Howdy." Love it, love it. It ain't a drug if it's herb. Make it legal. Yeah, it will. It'll be legal soon. Guarantee it.
Look how ridiculous he looks.
You know you're getting out when you make more noise getting out of your chair than sitting down. True. True. Go get up. Dave says, hello, Abby.
Hello.
Sobieski says, hi, Abby.
Hello.
Mark says, hiya, girl.
Hey.
Hey. And I'm off. If I survive tonight, so see you next week. I hope the pop's stuck up. The Guinness. Good man, Jimmy. Take it easy tonight, mate. Have a laugh. Be safe. We'll hear your hangover story tomorrow, I'm sure. Steve says, oh, what sweet. Oh. Rich says, Abby, how are you? Paul blowing his trunk there. I had to blow mute, mate. It started running. What can I do?
You did it in the kitchen, so I could hear you.
Hello, Abby. Sadie says hello. She misses her virtual belly rub.
Oh, another virtual belly. Hold on. There's a virtual belly rub.
Belly rub for the dog. Paul smashing the lion. Yeah. I wish. Blow him. I went to the pet shop the other day. I said, do you sell wasps? Shopkeeper said, no. I said, how come you got one in the window then? Well, hey! Rich says, my favourite cider, if we're having, it has to be Bulmers or Copperberg. Nice. Quite like a Copperberg, to be fair. Could drink them all day, that's the only thing. Update, Paul's grabbing his nuts. Abby's taking over. These are good, man. These are a little as well. They're maize crisps, but they're made of mashed up peanuts. Proper peanut buttery. Delicious. So, Abby, don't forget, you've got to pour my first beer at Brew London.
Obviously.
Obviously.
I cannot wait.
I had a job at a mirror factory. Left, couldn't see myself doing it anymore. Awesome.
I swear that joke's been said before.
I love the mirror factory joke. There's a mirror factory opening down the road from me. I could definitely see myself working there. Got on the train, London to Reading, ended up in Swansea. How does that even happen? Definitely time for a beer. You know you've had a good night when you can't remember it. Or you end up in the Superman position spewing chunks and I'm not even that drunk. So if you can't remember it, it was a good night. Crummy Beard, hello from the Castle Pub in Notts. Just had a shiny brewery lager. And he's got an ABK Hells on the way. Sun shining and all. Hope you're all well. We're doing good, Tom. We're doing good. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Hey up, John. You're tossed. You're tossed. But thinking about taking up me, what's that? Meditation. I think it's better than sitting around doing nothing. Dogs can't operate. It's just me. Does Paul Snacks sound more gay every week? Last week, Marmite nuts. Today, peanut rings. Yeah. Got dirty. Yeah, you just got dirty minds, you lot. Got dirty. There's my peanut ring. Delicious. Hi, Tom. Hope you're having a good day out. Sounds like you're having a good day out. We've actually got a bit of blue sky there. Turning into a nice evening. Mark Jones drank OSH on handball back in the late 80s. How John, you tosser. It's a genuine deal on Iceland. So you've got pizza, Pepsi. How much Pepsi do you get? Like a bottle of Pepsi. Woke up in his bird's gaff, got dressed fast, went downstairs, and she was having breakfast with her mum and dad. After some awkward jam on toast, opened the front door, realised I had no clue where I was. Oh dear. Oh dear. Proper awkward. Peace and love, guys. That's what it's all about, mate. That's what it's all about. Peace and love. Yeah, still right. Lord says, hi, CJR, Big Kev, Phil, Blyman, Sobieski, Steve, Goldrake, Jimmy, David, Mark, Derek, Nigel, Malvin, Norbert, Don Strangle, Eddie Stobart, Ben Nevis, Keith Lorraine, and anyone I missed. There's a few people there. Sipping on a pint of plain football is heating up. Come on, come on. Paul Goggin, hello. Says Lord John, what you saying, mate? You coming in? Paul Goggin, hi John. Paul, mate, can they deliver in 2021? I was about to say John's probably, John's probably out to go do his youth group. Didn't think about that. John's Brewing Co. Hi John, I hope you're good, mate. What do you do for work, Paul? I'm a gardener. I do a bit of outdoor grafting. So this time of year, I'm flat out. Busy, busy, busy. Brady the Crumbo Beard, how are you? Goldrake, I'm good, bruv. Paul Goggins says, fix kettles. That's what I do, I fix kettles. Liam its own. Liam its own of $2.99 super chat. Thank you, buddy. Says shout out to the Big D. Come on, England. Big D. Shout out to you, brother. Come on, England. Cheers for that, mate. Appreciate it. John just called him Lumper. Like it. Thank you again for my beers, shades, and handbag. It was very much appreciated. Loud motor mouth, old Spanish wench next door, machine gun. Prattle felt sorry for the old fella. Oh dear. So Bisky, I knew you'd love a good handbag. Can't beat a handbag, can you? Dark Side of the Moon sounds amazing. Dude, just chill. Let it go, man. Let it go. I wouldn't be able to do this and listen to Dark Side of the Moon. Off me tits, no chance. No chance. Mark, why Lumper? Breaking news, Abby shouts at the emergency team because they're shit.
Shout what?
Trying to get the player off the field. To be fair, it was his teammates, wasn't it? The medics didn't even come on. They didn't even like him. Lordsbury and Co. No!
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, it was his teammates that would try. He walked halfway off the pitch and then they all decided to carry him.
John's having a pop because I'm behind me the messages. You can't say nothing, mate. You can't say nothing. Lordsbury and Co. Nice to hear you, mate. Paul just opened the Down South Citra IPA. Not too shabby.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
actually still playing with the head. He's got his head bandaged and he's playing.
Because they're bondaged. Oh, it's it. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. Good defending. 47 in the low pub. Get in. Give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up. Show some love. You know you're getting old when you need Viagra in the morning to so you don't wee on your slippers. Oh dear. Deleted that comment. Sorry. You're getting old when you fart yourself awake. If you're after someone to do a mouth transplant for a duck, I know a vet who fits the bill. Way, good one, Nick. Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome house band The Conkers. They've had a string of hits. Excellent. Dear. Please welcome house band The Conkers. They've had a string of hits. That's fantastic. I love that. Just cracked another 8% stout. Pardus. Thornbury Stout's definitely worth drinking. Yeah, I think their darker beers are better. Paul also picked up the frozen chips in Lidl. Salt and pepper flavour. Corn dusted chips. Yum. I didn't get those. I got the snack box. I bought the peanut hoops. And I bought the barbecue flavoured bull head shaped crisps as well. Yeah. And they're quite nice too. What's some up crap? Had a job in a helium factory. Left because I refused to be spoken to in that time. Brilliant. Next week, Paul gets a smoky sausage. You never know. You never know. Can't beat a smoky sausage, can you? Mark, you crack me up, says John. You crack him up. I went to a country in the Middle East. Everyone was very boisterous. It was called Rowdy Arabia. Rowdy Arabia. Dear. I love it. 8 cans of Pepsi. That's not bad, is it? Mark says, love you, man. Paul, as I asked yesterday, if you prune the shrubs, does it make the house look bigger? Definitely. Definitely. Your house just towers over them. Keep pruning your shrubs, ladies and gentlemen. Paul, I wanted a ruby. Get them in a dog and bone, mate. Yep. Oh, mate. Said my granddad passed away this week. So drinking his favourite beers in his honour. Tetley's Smooth Flow. Now thinking he died from years of drinking bad ale. Sorry to hear about your grandfather, Joel. That's hard, man. I hope you're all right. But you never know. You never know. It might have been the Tetleys. It might have been the Tetleys. Wellockage. Lump of wood moves more, John. Rich, I sent John a message on Monday, still waiting for the reply. What did he say? Yeah, Paul, I'm on the PCs. Are easy to type. We're going to keep being in and out of chat. Well, I'll be on another level right now, man. Spoken listening to Pink Floyd. Kobe just told you off for swears in the comment. He said you're all really naughty. Tell him, Kobe. Tell him. Filth on this chat. Absolute filth. Nick Class. What's called a duck in the microwave? Bill Withers. Love it. First ever beer was a Bud Ice. Put me off beer for years, but luckily I recovered. Bud Ice. I remember having Bud Ice. I remember Foster's used to do with Foster's Ice as well. Foster's Ice. And they did a Foster's Gold that was really nice. That disappeared. Don't know where that one went. Nice for us to be in good spirits before the match. Exactly. This is what it's about. This is what this is about. Having a few beers, having a giggle, preparing for the game. We're not going to get nervous. We're not going to get antsy. We're not going to let the stress get to us. We're going to chill. We're going to have a few beers. We're going to have a giggle. And when the game kicks off, we're going to be fucking ready. We're going to be ready. Excuse my French. Looks like Sancho is starting. Grealish on the bench. Sancho's starting, is he? I said they haven't announced the team yet, have they? I don't know what you're talking about. Always the top of my jack. No, you're not, John. No, you are not. Who joined John, myself, and Tom on Thursday night? That was a good night. John had to delete the video because he probably would have got about 300 copyright strikes because he turned into a full-on guess the theme tune. Yeah. My sentiments exactly, Joel. We always talk about rubies and pizza. What's your favourite thing from Chippy? Fish and chips. Fish and chips, mate. Cod and chips. Nice big slab of cod. Some good chunky fish and chip shops chips. Can't beat them. Can't beat them. Abby's just done the noise now. Abby's just gone, oh, I don't even need to look. I know exactly what she's doing. She's looking at me right now going, oh, fish and chips. Now she's giggling because I've just guessed it exactly right. Abby now wants fish and chips.
It's all right. Someone will say something else in about 2 minutes, and I want that.
Oh, what's a save? Yeah, it's got to that time in it. People are thinking about dinner now. Was director of studies at a summer school. Got wrecked on Wednesday night. 5 a.m. in the sack with an English activity lass. Couldn't perform. Last minute had to teach a group of Italians at night. Oh dear. Our granddads drank the best beers they just knew. So I think back then you didn't have a dickhead moaning at them, did you? It was like, don't drink that. Drink something crafty. Now everyone's after the next big thing, aren't they? You know, that easy. 12 minutes to go. Still 2-1 to the Danish. Star says, I was going to join a debate team at work, but someone took me out of it. Hey! Is Abby tap dancing? Don't think so. Don't think so. It might be me. My hand in my peanuts. Nick says, Brew by Numbers number 5, Citra Amarillo, latest batch in Tesco. It's lush. Better than the last for some reason. I really enjoyed the last Brew by Numbers beer I had from Tesco. Was it that one? Citra Amarillo. Really enjoyed the last one I had. Foster's Export was the best Foster's. Foster's Export. I remember that as well. Foster's Export. Used to get that in my local pub in the bottles in the fridge. Oh, what happened to that? They're just giving up now, haven't they? It's just like the one normal Foster's. And they have a Radler as well that you see every now and then. Jack's putting the pressure on.
There's more blood on that than what there was when he started. I think he needs to come off really.
It looks like a hell of a clump on his head, doesn't it? Has a new favourite drinks on this channel. Brooklyn Lager, Camden Down, and Hobgoblin. Brooklyn Lager, still really enjoy. Still enjoy Brooklyn Lager. I think it's fantastic. Camden Down, their Hell's Lager, still good. Still good. Why do we swear and say, excuse my French? I don't know. I don't know. Excuse my French. Pardon my French. Bless you.
Thank you.
Too early for the team announcement. Yeah, I'd expect the team to come in about 7, wouldn't it? That's what you'd think. Team announced at 7, I would have thought. No, I don't think there's been an announcement yet. We will see. We will see. See what the team lineup is. England-Germany game was excellent. It was, wasn't it? It was genuinely really good. I went into that game thinking that we were done. I thought the Germans were going to undo us. But within 20 minutes, Danes are in. Oh, he saved it. Stays 2-1. Within 20 minutes, England had complete control of the game, really. The Germans, for me, they were half chances. They were looking for things to go wrong to get through. They weren't breaking us down. I thought England were comfortable in the end. It was a cracking night, wasn't it? It really was a great night. Shame it was a Tuesday. When I was a cop on patrol in Honolulu, Bud Ice was the beer of choice for the bums. Seriously. I just quite enjoyed Bud Ice, if I'm honest. Bud Ice. I don't even know what the ABV was back then, but I was probably drinking it when I was about 13. So. Grealish, best player in the team, in my view. Risky not starting him. I hear what you're saying. Grealish is a top player. But I think Southgate's adamant. He wants to play that. The 2 deep line midfielders and the 4 attackers. He's determined to kind of go through the competition playing
Jesus, they're dropping like flies.
A conservative sort of defensive style, which has worked. We haven't conceded a goal yet, to be fair. You know, we can't really knock Southgate. But I would like to see Grealish get a bit more playing time as well, to be honest. Top player. Thanks, John. Been ill for the past 5 years of Alzheimer's, so we expected it for a while. Oh, that sucks, mate. But he's probably in a better place now. Alzheimer's, mate, it's not the one, is it? Not the one. I've got an uncle who has had Parkinson's for a few years, which has turned into...
what on earth is going on? There's another one having a bandage put on his head.
Plays it in their heads all over the place. Yeah, I've got an uncle who's had Parkinson's for a few years, and that's turned into full-on Parkinson's now, and he's not well at all. He's not well at all, and he's not who he was. So yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to deal with. It's just a fucking horrible disease. Horrible disease. John was like Des Waterman on Thursday. Guess the theme tune. Sing the feature. It was good, wasn't it? It was a good laugh Thursday. I've fallen behind again. James Bond ran past the other day. I thought he's dashing. John said, chips and gravy. Abby wants fish and chips. You rumbled her. Blame me. It is your fault, Rich. It's your fault. Fish and chips. Got a bit tipsy watching you. 3 hard-boiled eggs was fun. Kind of exercise the lazy people do. Diddley squats. Way! Love it. One of our local chip shops started doing spam fritters. So good. I've never had a spam fritter. I had a pineapple fritter many years ago. Many moons, bro. Good point, Paul. This is a very welcome distraction. I know I'd be getting all stressed and anxious about the match without the low arms. That's what it's about, man. It's what it's about. Having a few beers, calming down, being chilled, having a giggle. This would be the best pub in the world, wouldn't it? Just us in the pub. We're not stressing. We're having a giggle. We just say to them, so don't even turn the telly on. Don't turn the actual coverage of the England game on until like 5 minutes before kickoff. And then we'd all start shouting. It'd be brilliant. It'd be great fun. Fish and chips, curry sauce. Oh, curry sauce. A bit of curry sauce.
What to dip your chips in?
Yeah. Nice. Oh, nice. Grealish centre mid should be a certainty. It's a good player. Good player. On a nicer note, I've got some cans of Mackesons. Mackesons, my God. There's a blast from the past. Mackeson Stout. Not had that for a while, Joel. Lovely sweet stout. Mackesons. You get out of Morrison's. Mackesons.
Oh. It's like a wrestling match, this. People going flying.
Go on, Neuberg, get him. Breaking news. Paul plays with his nuts in front of his wife live on YouTube.
They're starting to play dirty now.
Oh, time's running out. 4 minutes of extra injury. Well, what am I talking about? 4 minutes of normal time to go. And then they'll probably add 4 minutes because that's just the minimum these days, apparently.
The Czechs have just got 2 yellow cards in the space of 2 minutes.
They're running out of patience, isn't they? Things ain't falling for them. Not falling for them.
They're pushing as well.
John says, is Abby looking forward to Brew London? She'll be looking after me and Paul like our carer.
I'm pouring pints.
Abby says, I'm pouring pints. That's that.
That's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to spend some time at Yonder as well.
I'll bring you some Yonder sours every now and then. You know. We're looking forward to it, man. 4 weeks. I can't wait. I need a beer festival in my life. I'm so excited. So excited. Bring it home. Nutty. Scott said, just seen Joel Morris's news. Best wishes, mate. Yep. Best wishes to Joel. Mark says, what did the female toaster say to the slice of bread? I want you inside me. Filth. Filth and smut, Mark. Filth and smut. John says, hey up, it's Scott and Wonder. Steve drank Foster's and Budweiser in the 80s. Good stuff. Grew up drinking Foster's. Used to love it. Used to love it. John Morris, can't drink Carlsberg Special Brew. Awful beer. It's a bit sweet, isn't it? It's a bit sweet. It's a bit much. Me and Mr. Foster's are not mates. I was all right, Phil, but Scott saying hello to John Boy. Someone complimented me on my driving today. Left a note on my windscreen and said, parking fine. Beautiful. Don't get any better than that. Excuse me. Goldrake says, right there, lads, heading off. This is my favourite 3-man band, better known as The Jam. Maybe watch Quadrophenia later. We are the mods. We are the mods. Oh, dear. Have fun, Goldrake. Cheers, mate. My local used to have Carling Premier on top, which was on tap, which is better than the standard one. Another seems to have disappeared. Yeah, Carling Premier, that was a creamy one, wasn't it? A creamy lager. I remember that. Wasn't bad either, was it? It was a good shout, actually. I remember it. Creamy Carlin. Sobieski. Oliver. No! Ooh. I like a shove to me.
They've been shoving them all, like literally.
Why do atheists say bless you? God knows. Jesus Christ, if they don't believe. Just been watching Jimmy Broadbent racing in the Brit Car Championship. That's all foreign to me. Jimmy Broadbent racing in the Brit Car Championship. Sounds all right. I have no idea what that is. John, make sure Abby gets some merchandise for helping out. Brackets putting up with you lot. Hoping Chosen Man still left for Saturday afternoon. Chosen Man. What I do know is they got Abandoned Car on Cask coming down to Brew London. That's the first pint I'm having. Abandoned Car on Cask. Then I'm going to go to Vocation and I want a pint of Life and Death. I don't care if it's on keg or cask. I just want it. Hofmeister. Hopefully they got their lager on cask because I've got a keg in the fridge. And I know it'd be good, but I don't think it'd be amazing. I can't wait. So many good breweries, so little time.
What do you reckon? 4 minutes?
Yeah, it's got to be 4.
It
Always 4 minutes. 6 minutes are given. 6 minutes.
I was down there.
6 minutes of added on time here. Still 2-1 to the Danes. Which was Czechs to win. Nah.
The Czechs are playing dirty now.
We're having a go. They're knocking the ball around nicely at the moment. Mouse is full of IPAs. I've even got one on my PD, but I really fancy a good lager, schoolboy era. I know what you mean. I love a good IPA, something complex, something full of hops, but at the same time, sometimes all you want is just a decent lager, isn't it? You know. I'm Welsh. I'm rooting for the English. Want the home nations to do well. Good man, Joel. Good man. Top man, Joe. Oliver says, Crown Lager from Sainsbury's is a hidden gem. I have a mate who's hard like most months, so when we meet up, it's perfect. I think I've had their Crown Lager. From Sainsbury's, and I think, yeah, I could back you up on that. So it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Phil Smith, John's Christmas quiz prizes. See you in 4 weeks. It's true. John went full on Father Christmas on Christmas Day when we did our Christmas special live, and John was just handing out beer left, right, and centre. Apparently, he's not giving it to anyone yet. Dodgy. Danes are strong. Muller should have scored. England were lucky. Well, when Muller went through, I thought that was that. I thought Germany will score here. They'll have the momentum and they'll win it. But it wasn't to be. Excuse me. Wasn't to be. God, Drake, the jam. I'm impressed. We are the mods. Catch another time. Go Drake. Rich says, I've already had sausage and chips and a roast dinner today. You've had sausage and chips and a roast dinner? I've had a little pizza and some chips.
I could probably have that and that again.
Oh. I can't stop thinking about fish and chips now. Fish and chips. Grealish is a great impact player at the moment for England. He's a good player. I just I don't know. It done all right when he came on against the Germans the other day. Put the ball in for Kane to nod home, but I don't know. I think Grealish should start.
Someone poured like a bucket of water over all the Czechs or something. They're not soaking wet.
Bucket of Pilsner. No, in the Czechs. Bucket of pills. Sobieski, love the jam. We are the mods. Catch you later, mate. There's 4 levels of big. Dave Wilson, see you, mate. Goldrake, have a great night. God bless you, old fellas. Grealish is a very good player. Reminds me a lot of Matt Letizia. Matt Letizia should have gone to a bigger club. It's a thing nowadays. The media would be all over that, wouldn't they? It's like, how is Matt Letizia still playing for Southampton? They wouldn't let it lie. He'd have to go somewhere. The pressure would be on. 4 levels of big. 1 chunky. 2 fluffy. 3 damn. 5. Oh, well, hell no. Probably on the fluffy. Fluffy. England team has been announced. Should we have a look? Should we have a look? Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Team sheet. Here we go. So in goal, Jordan Pickford. We've got Carl Walker, Luke Shaw, Declan Rice, John Stones, Harry Maguire, Harry Kane, Calvin Phillips. Yeah, Sancho starts. Mason Mount also comes into the side. So it looks like we're going, what? Carl Walker right back, Luke Shaw left back, John Stones, Harry Maguire. So it looks like we've gone back to the 4. Luke Shaw. Yeah. 4 at the back. Declan Rice, Calvin Phillips, the 2 holding midfielders. Mason Mount, Sancho, Sterling, and then Kane up top. So it's basically a 4-2-3-1. So yeah, Pickford in goal, Walker right back, Luke Shaw left back, John Stones, Harry Maguire the centre halves, Declan Rice, Calvin Phillips holding midfielders, Raheem Sterling, Jadon Sancho, Mason Mount, the 3 in front of Harry Kane up top. So we're going to get a bit of Sancho tonight. So that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. So Bieski, you too, mate. My granddad used to drink Watney's Red Barrel. Would have liked to taste it, see how bad it was. Never had spam fritter. Had pea fritter before. Really nice. Fish and chips in the north was better.
Last 45 seconds.
Fish and chips at north is better. We have gravy, spam fritters, scraps of curry sauce, and mushy peas. Mushy peas. You bastard. There's the line up there again. Greenish is the closest we had to a Scholes or a Gaza. Yeah. Scholes was wasted in England shirt, wasn't he? Another shout for Mackesons. No, my granddad used to drink Mackesons.
They've done it. Come on, Rick.
That should be that. Final whistle's gone. Danish are through to the semi-finals. Goodness me. Who'd have thunk it? The Danish keep marching on. Oliver says, my granddad had Alzheimer's and a disease called polymyalgia rheumatica. It affects mainly the lungs, though. He never smoked. They put him in the Liverpool pathway. Slipped away peacefully. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Our Chippy's done spam fritters for about 40 years. Remember when Grandad went to the Chippy for a ham and egg and pickled onion wrapped in the newspaper. The English coverage is good, but I really can't stand Gary Lineker. He's a wind-up merchant nowadays, Gary Lineker. Paul Hewitt, Wes Maguire, Rice, yellow cards. Well, they're both in the side. Rice and Maguire. I really want to go to the British Beer Festival one year. It's a good festival, that. Hopefully it'll be back next year. Really good festival. If you're going, mate, I'll see you there. Tom Morris, fudge Lineker. Fudge him. Can you remember a drink called Sub-Zero? Put loads of signs up in pubs and clubs in the late 90s when I was a sign fitter. Sub-Zero. I think I remember Sub-Zero. Carlin was a good pint back in the day. I'm not sure if I ever had a good pint of Carlin, but then I wasn't really fussy back in the day. Stella was what I used to drink. When I first started going drinking, Stella. And then my local pub, the Castlemaine 4X, used to drink a lot of that. How's Jimmy doing, John? Lord's Jim Broadbent, a legend. It's a good day out, Joel. Always enjoyed a Great Beach Beer Festival with my brother. It's a really good beer festival, isn't it, that one? Really good. Really, really good. Need to try Crafty Devil Brewing beers. Really nice stuff. Crafty Devil. Sounds good, man. 2 men broke into a drugstore and stole all the Viagra. Police put out an alert to be on the lookout for 2 hardened criminals. Love it. Dino, he was in 7th. It rained. He went and pitted early, and then it dried up. They were stuck on wets. Ended up 7th in class, 17th overall. He was very mad with himself. Simo's back. He had a power nap. Just on the Hertog Jan on the PD now. Belton beer. Good man. Good man. 4 cans of Smart Price Lager, £2. Bargain. Bargain. God bless Wales. Beautiful country, cool people. Wales is awesome. I like North Wales. Been to Cardiff a couple of times. I don't think I'm allowed back. That's a story for another day. I sent out lots of beer. Just got them mixed up with all the emails. Good man. 1990s, everyone's estate had an Avon lady. You don't see them anymore, do you? Avon ladies. Coming around talking about makeup and all that stuff. Fish and chips. What, that one? Fish and chips, mate. Curry sauce and the chips is a must. They do good chips, don't they? Curry sauce. Chip shops do a good curry sauce. Curry sauce. Where are we at? It's a learning curve for him, John. He's raced with the big boys in the Formula 1 game. Grealish, most fouled player. Does get a kick in, doesn't he, Grealish? Bell's whiskey pool. You ever tried? Yep. Yeah, I've tried Bell's blended Scotch whiskey. Not a massive fan, if I'm honest. Does the job though. Drink enough of it. You a fan, Tom? Of the Bell's? It's not my favourite blend, but it's very popular though. Always a good seller. Best Lou Andy sketch. Andy gets a takeaway menu. Asks for 7 different kinds of rice. Lou says, "I don't want it. It'll be dry." He says, "What rice?" Puts falling mountain on a plate. Says, "I don't like it. Don't like it. Don't want that one." So he says 4-2-3-1. Don't rate John Stones at all. I actually quite like John Stones. I thought he was done a little while ago, but I think he's got better this season. I think he's picked his game up a little bit. I'm with you though. He went off the boil a little bit, didn't he, John Stones, for a while? But I do feel like he's coming back. Piss break before the match. Got to be done. Steve, big mistake. That's it. You're opening the doors then. You're in trouble. Excuse me. John Morris says, "What's the bench?" I didn't see the bench. There'll be lots of players on it then. Maguire, yellow card. About nibbling on Harry Ramsden's jumbo sausage. Mayonnaise is tempting, but could take it over yet. Oh dear. Right, lovely Pete's got to go and run a youth group. I'll catch up with you later. Enjoy, John. Speak to you a bit later on, mate. John Morris, best other than Maguire. Southgate is wrong again. He's got us this far, mate. He's got us this far. The BBC should give Abby a job. Knows more about football than Jermaine Jeans. There you go. John Morris, really. Stones has been fantastic. Rice, Phillips or Maguire will get booked and miss the semi. We'll see. We'll see. My granddad is 90. He still drinks John Smith's. My Kent granddad likes his beer warm. Tit. Some people like it room temperature, don't they? Don't think everybody wants a warm beer, do they? My local chip in the late 90s, take anything you wanted in. They would batter it for 50p. Anyone ever had a battered Mars bar? Deep fried Mars bar they do in Scotland, don't they? Everyone ever had one here, then? Is it a myth or is it actually a real thing? Carly was never a good pint. Barman in the 1980s, always drank Stella. As a teen, a young lad, still loved Stella, but the 5% was better. So when I first started drinking, it was 5.2, and it was cracking. And it had the reputation. If you drank Stella, you're a wife beater. Now people still use it, and it's like 4.5 or wherever it is now, something pathetic. Not good. Not good. You know you're getting old when you walk into a room and say, "What the hell did I come in here for?" So I was just, "Shut up, John. Welcome to 2024. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get you started. Yep, come on. Get in the mood now. Getting in the mood now. Less than an hour till kick-off. Less than an hour till kick-off.
You've got to go and get me fish and chips first.
Fish and chips. You've got to get them. I'll give you the cash. You get them. I'm old and I'm drunk. You got to get them. She's not buying it, ladies and gentlemen. She's not buying it. Stones is okay, but there's better players. Large cotton chips, curry sauce, a can of milk. Talk to me. Some Jamesons. Paul, the thing with women, we need someone to brew a beer called is coming home. How's no one done that yet? Surely someone must have brewed a half decent beer. It's coming home. It's fudging coming, lads. It's coming.
Yeah, I can't sing, so I'm going to sing the rest of that song.
That's me for now. Catch you for Scott, Dave, and Chris later. Good man. Good man. Less than an hour. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. We got this, lads. We got this. We got this. You don't keep Laporte on the bench for no reason. Getting his English side isn't easy either. Down the whole bottle of it, mate. Put me off whiskey for life. The smell and everything. I was younger though, so I was a bit stupid. We've all been there, mate. We've all been there. Phil Smith, stop shouting. I'd be nervous wreck if it wasn't for the beer. Come on, England. Come on, England. So the beer is levelling me out. It's chilling me out. It's chilling me out.
Not chilling you out.
I feel chilled. I feel mellow right now. I do.
As soon as that match comes on, you won't be.
No, as soon as the match starts, I'll be a different animal altogether. But the deep fried Mars bar is god awful. Oh, I still want to try one though.
Oh, so Ronaldo's been matched.
So Schick is the top scorer in the competition with 5 goals. Benzema really get 4. Blimey.
He's matched Ronaldo though, isn't he? But
Ronaldo. Bloody eye ties, man. Chucking themselves on the floor the way they did last night, rolling around. Fuckers. I really don't want the Italy to win. I don't care if England don't win it. As long as Italy don't win it. Cheating bastards. I've had a fried Mars bar and a fried Snickers and a fried cream egg. Oh, blimey. Don't sound good at all. I had a battered Mars bar, battered haggis in Scotland. Very nice. I've only ever had haggis once and I enjoyed it. I had haggis with swede, a lump of swede, and I actually really enjoyed it. Don't know what the fuss is about. Stella is 0.1% stronger now than Budweiser. Absolutely ruined. That's shocking, isn't it, when you think about it? Richard said, it's coming home, boys. It's coming home. Abby is taller and stronger than you. You're getting the scran. What? How dare you? Phil Smith is coming home, brothers. Coming home. Brewer Beer called is coming home with Southgate's face on the artwork. That's a good idea, isn't it? That's a good idea. Stella Artois tastes a million times better than American Budweiser, though. I don't know. In America, they still get. What's the stuff we get now? What's the ABV of the Budweiser we get over here now? Is it 4.5? I'm sure in America they still get a bigger ABV. So we've got the lineup on the. Jack Grealish is on the bench. Trippier's on the bench. Mings, Calvert-Lewin, Foden. I suppose Foden's not played more football. Jude Bellingham, I thought we might have come in a couple of times as well. Hope so, Sobieski. Go on, England. England's going to win it all. Good man. Good man. We got an England supporter over in the States. Good man, buddy. How are you? Hope you're well. Drinking Stella is very unsophisticated if you give it to us. You shouldn't. You shouldn't give it to us, really, should you? My go-to beer when I was younger was Lowenbrau Stein Lager and South Pacific Lager. Lowenbrau's a go-to. It's not bad, is it? Not bad. Let's see if England's going to be the final. We all know what happened last time England faced up against Italy. I can't remember last time what happened. England played Italy. Can't even remember. Be a good game though. If we get that.
Showing us the lineup now.
If we get that far. Huh?
They're showing us the lineup now.
Showing us the lineup. Yeah. They're going for the 4-2-3-1. Have faith. It's coming home. It's coming home.
George is still watching the chat. They've got Harry Kane front and centre right there. Just for you.
I've gone off again.
Yeah, right. Do you want to focus on your fans or?
Apologies. Slang, mate. Bit of slang. I won't go into the definition of it all because it's a bit naughty, if I'm honest. But Urban Dictionary, they'll probably tell you. Google it, Urban Dictionary. It's a bit naughty. I shouldn't have said it. Animal reminds me of a story my cousin told me. He's a prison officer. Last week, a crazy chap teared his shirt off, shouted, "I'm an animal." Tried to snap the porky over his leg and couldn't break it. Strange tournament, Euros. France out, Belgium out, Turkey, crap. Who's, what's going to happen? It's been crazy, isn't it? It's open. It's really open right now. You think potentially an England-Denmark semi. And who've Italy got in theirs? Who won the other game yesterday? Spain. Italy, Spain. England, Germany semis potentially.
Italy and Spain will be an interesting one.
Crazy, mate. My cousin says it's sit down salt coker. 4.5% UK. Yeah, you go. 5% still in the States, Budweiser. That's the one you want. I wouldn't fudge you up. She's a scary lady. She will duck you up if you piss her off. She tries me. I'll put her in a headlock. Sort her right out. Isn't that right? Just give me a dirty look. Just give me a dirty look. Just give me a dirty look. To be fair, Abby's a pincher. You have to watch out for her. She knows all my tickly spots as well. If she tickles me, it's over. I can't fight. I just kind of crawl up into a ball. You got to hold. And what? We got to hold and give, but do the right. You can be slow or fast. We must get to the line. Oh my God. Going full on John Barnes now. Steinlager is New Zealand beer, Jim. Only ever seen it there. I keep seeing Asda's own bitter every time I go in. I bet that one isn't even worth a review. Probably already know that what it's going to taste like. Asda's own bitter. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I know my buddy Scott did the Morrison's one, and he said that was pretty awful. That was pretty awful. I'm going to crack open my San Miggy. Let's get stuck in. Glug, 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 glug. That pub's going to be heaving over the road, isn't it? You can hear it getting busier over there.
It's going to start getting a lot louder in a bit, though.
It is. You can hear it packing out. Oh, excuse me. Budweiser 4.8%. Low. Yeah, they did one, didn't they? They did a light one. I bet Mrs. is buzzing. She's got the night off on the quarters. Yeah. You're off tomorrow, aren't you? When are you back? Monday?
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday. Monday off as well. Budweiser here in the States, 5%. Budweiser Platinum is 6%. Budweiser have a platinum? They have a platinum version? Sounds good. Italy versus Spain, that's the one. I'm struggling to think of it. Sharpweiser 6%, normally 5%. Italy versus England final, in my opinion. It's probably a safe bet, isn't it? I would have thought. On paper, that's what you would think. Denmark in the semi. England do the business tonight, let's hope. England, Denmark. At Wembley as well. Come on, England. Come on, England. We hate Bud in the States. I can imagine that as well. Might be 5%, but the taste is very bang average and they've ripped the name off. True. Phil wearing a Paul's beer review shirt and Abby pouring my first beer. Awesome. Low! Good times. 4 weeks, mate. 4 weeks. What's your view on players moving Coca-Cola and Heineken bottles during the press conferences? I totally get it. I totally get it. Cristiano Ronaldo is like a supreme athlete. Yeah. He's a freak of nature. Why should he be sitting there with Coca-Cola sitting in front of him? I get it. These guys pay a lot of money to sponsor the competitions, but I think the players have got a right to do what they want. But it's when the sponsors and UEFA tell them off for doing it. It just shows where their priorities lie, doesn't it? Which is sad. Yeah, Budvar, no comparison. Never met Ab special. Power bomb us through a table, Dudley Boy style. Old school. She's not that angry, I promise you. Shout out Harveston Engine Oil Stout. Shout out. It's a good beer. I haven't had engine oil for a while. It's a cracking beer. Are you on that now, Rich? That is a really good beer, to be fair. Yeah, the King of Beers bit is a bit daft, isn't it? King of Beers, come on. Let's have it right. Do I have a pint of Stella at Leuven over a bud at their brewery? Yeah, I'd love to be in Leuven having a pint of Stella. Imagine how good it'd be there still. Stein Lager from New Zealand, readily available in Hawaii, where I grew up. Awesome. Sobieski says, is that the Spanish San Miguel? It is. Spanish San Miguel. Got this in Lidl. Would you believe it? In Lidl. The legit 5.4% ABV. The good stuff. The one you want. Oh, they lost me crisps. Nearly. Yeah, get that in Lidl at the moment. Selling out crates of 8 cans. Bargain. Go do it. Go do it. England, Germany semis, you said, Paul. Lol. Are you pissed? Pissed. Are we playing Germany in the semis? Oh, dear. We're definitely not playing Germany. England, Denmark, semi-final. Mate, I had a drown the other night. Me and my wife were playing FIFA. It was Italy and England, so that's an epiphany, if anything. Yeah. Been given it. You've been given the answers. Jim, did you ever drink Spates? I'd get through a fair few on a session. The Filipinos, I knew, loved it. Ronaldo's an inspiration. He loved the Coca-Cola and said kids drink water. He did, didn't he? He just picked up his water. He just went, agua, water, or Coca-Cola. What if Bruce Lee's favourite drink? Water. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Paul, if you paid Ronaldo millions to wear it, to wear a shirt, and he took it off, you'd be well pissed. Yeah. Yeah, you probably would, wouldn't you? Like I say, Coca-Cola and Heineken are paid, you know, a proper bit of wedge, and they to be sponsored with this competition. But I don't have much sympathy with massive corporations, if I'm honest. It's like when Nicholas Bentner pulled his shorts down when he scored a goal at the World Cup a few years ago, and he was wearing Paddy Power boxer shorts. And the fine that he got was heavier than the fine that the... Whose FA was it? It might even actually been Ukrainian, actually, or Hungarian, or something like that. Their Nicholas Bentner got a heavier fine for wearing Paddy Power pants than like that Hungarian FA did for racially abusing England players. Do you know what I mean? That's the priority of the UEFA and FA, and that they would find someone more for advertising a betting company than an FA for letting their fans racially abuse people. You know, their priorities are all wrong. I wish I was low, going to my mate's house, glass of water all night for me. Oh dear. Hey, fun anyway. San Miguel from the Philippines was available. More like choir boy or beers nowadays. We are England, say we are England. We are England, say we are England. We need a Vindaloo flavoured beer. Oh, that'd be bloody awful, wouldn't it? That would be bloody awful. Sobieski, I shall visit Lidl tomorrow, stock up. Good man. Man, I love fireworks. I'll say, Independence Day tomorrow, mate. 4th of July. What were your plans for tomorrow? What are your plans for tomorrow? Nearing the end of brew day, pouring an ESB. Nice, nice, perfect. Breaking news, Paul's hammered. He's saying we're playing the Germans. I don't know, he lost me crisps. I said we were playing the Germans. Don't know what I'm on about. Not a clue. Yeah, I saw that. He's back. He's back. Good, good, good. Me and my mum and my gran and my dad are off for a bucket of Vindaloo. Vindaloo! 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 La la! Another 10 minutes or so. Shiraz testimonial brown ale bottle was worth more than anything. I couldn't believe £50 a bottle. Bloody hell. It was like a limited edition bottle, was it? That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. TikTok are now the sponsors of Wrexham Football Club, and also 2 massive Hollywood stars own the club. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is one of them, isn't it? Ryan Reynolds, and I'm not sure who the other guy is. Vindaloo's banger. We got the world in motion. That's the best one. Oh, go on, Sobieski, sing up, son. Just next to Disco Forklift Truck. These tropical beers are drinkable. They really are. The lightning seeds. Lighting off copious amounts of fireworks. That sounds good. Sounds good. Going to celebrate the 4th tomorrow by getting up in the morning, having a one-man weed smoking contest. So he's going to get high. Set off a load of fireworks. Be safe, son. Be safe. Shearer on the Star instead of the Tyne Bridge. Ah. You know, we're on holiday when you land at Malaga Airport, you pass the San Miguel Brewery, which is 5 minutes down the road. Oh. Cool. Multi. State bike, get it down, yeah. Not so Army. I've got it playing on YouTube, giving it some welly. Good man. I'm not allowed to play music. I want the music on. Paul, have you ever grabbed a bucket of fried chicken after getting hammered and eat all the pieces? Probably. I want to say probably. And I've demolished a whole pizza after being absolutely battered before. Why does eating feel so much easier when you're hammered? Bucket of fried chicken, that's another good shot, isn't it? To KFC or fish and chips.
Because you know he's going to be the one that has to go get it.
Well, that's the order. Set up a dilemma in the house now. There's a baseball game tonight, going to with the fireworks. Oh, nice. Well, is that like local teams, is it? Not big team or nothing, not one of the big boys. Football club in my house doing a cancer charity concert today. The whole estate was echoing AC/DC, Thunderstruck. Awesome. Big tune. But the police will be busy tonight. Yeah, probably. Probably. I can hear it over the road. There's a pub just opposite the train tracks from us, and you can hear them in the garden getting smashed up already. It's going to be a good night over there. Sobieski, that's the way to do it. Sound like Punch and Judy. Must be pissed. No! I have the vid for you. Paul, I'm feeling giddy and smiley for the game. Just need some smoke now. It's been 3 months. Good man. Not had a smoke for 3 months. Good man. Sparta saying 2-0. Yep, I reckon 2-0 tonight. Abby has sent for fish and chips, hasn't she? She's not gone anywhere. She's not gone anywhere.
I'm still saying.
She's cotching. She's cotching. She's in cotch mode at the moment. You sound, brother, you're always top man. Paul, ring fish and chips to deliver. Problem solved. That's what I need to do. Get them to deliver. So, do you know who I am? Not me fish and chips. Game is minor league baseball. Tickets are cheaper. No. There you go. Win-win. Cheers, Sobieski. Fat or grey, one solution diet. Hey, Phil Smith. Everyone's talking to each other, which is good. So what happened? We realised to switch to BBC. It's like, why have we got the chase on? BBC One. Here we go. Oil Square, how's it going, mate? This is missed a few there. I haven't puffed a joint in 3 years. Last smoke was Brooklyn. In a recording studio. Nice. It's not good. Need some herb. Go get in the herb. So excited. So I literally throwing you can hang a wet beast. Come on, England. Come on, boys. Not long to go. We've got Calvin Phillips talking at the moment. Just smoking out, about to watch England smoke the Ukrainians. Good man. Good man. 38 minutes. 37 minutes. We'll be able to say cheers in person in a few weeks' time. Looking forward to it. P.S. Abby's going to serve me. Never's looking forward to having Abby pull a pint for him. Abby's like, yay! I party drinks. I've caught up with the chat. Look at that. Been some of my son's smoke a while back. Blew my tits off. Oh dear. I can't mix the two. If I'd had a few beers, I couldn't smoke now. It'd have to be the other way around. I could have a smoke and then maybe have a beer. I couldn't do it the other way around. That would take me out. So be asking first. I wouldn't mind trying edibles. Yeah, they're all the rage at the moment, aren't they? This is telling me to turn live off soon to watch the game. I'm off in 5 minutes, mate. I'm coming off at 7:30. Scott and Blue Van Man and Chris the Butcher are doing a watch along at 7:30. If you want to watch that, I will probably drop in and out. I might come in at half time, but to be honest, I can't do watch alongs with England at this because we've actually got a legitimate chance of winning. So I can't do both. I really can't. Jim, make some epic chocolate chip cookies. Oh yeah, mate. They sound good. They sound good. My cousin Judge Red at best smoking 70s with Desmond and the Yardies. England 0, Ukraine 1. Oh, fighting talk that is, mate. That's fighting talk. Sobieski's not happy. Nappy will serve me first as I'm sleeping outside pretty much the day before. No. It's been a strange couple of years. COVID, lockdowns, Paul's caught up with the chat. Just complete this. Mad, isn't it? Madness. No, it's come to Spurs. Yes, he is. All confirmed. He is our new coach. Just got to back him now. We've just got to back him. Just do it the other way around. Get smashed in town and go to my pals blaze up so high. Oh. Smoke over drink all day, every day. Weed brownies, yeah, been there. Thank you, Paul. See you on the other side. It's coming home. It's coming home, lads. It's coming home. Time you out. You timed him out. I'm wounded. I won't even meet you in abs. One day, son. One day.
You won't meet us.
Rich.
Why won't you meet us?
But he's not going to Blue London.
Doesn't matter. You'll still meet us at some point.
Still meet us one day, son. Mate, brownies sometimes. Wheat chocolate chip cookies are so much better. Mate, I want some. I'm heading your way, brother. We're going to get on now. Tom's legend, Paul. Love the lies every weekend. Man in the reviews, top man. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it, mate. Really do. Really do. Thanks for the support. Phil Smith. No! I'm off to get ready for the game. Have a good night, fellas. It's coming home. Come on, Paul. Cheers for getting involved, mate. Come on, England. Let's all sing It's Coming Home. Do we have to? It's coming home. My son said edibles would knock me on my ass. Is that plausible? I imagine there'd be creepers sneak up on you. The Ukraine have any good players in their side? Yarmolenko's tidy. He's quite handy, but he's only got one weapon, and that's cutting inside on his left foot. As long as we stop him from doing that, we should be all right. I put 3 people in the emergency room. I make them really strong. Yikes. Mate, I don't want to go to hospital. I don't want to go to hospital eating a cookie, brother. Just want a nice high. That's all you want. We should do Hard Rock Cafe in Newcastle. Mate, that'd be nuts. That'd be the nuts. We'll do it. Yes, Jim, depending on the strength, but can be super potent. Woo. Oliver, come on, England. Oliver got sat on his arse by a brownie. Yikes. Oh, I made my edibles like 5 to 10 times stronger than the dispensary. That's how you put people in hospital. Oh, dear. In a bit, guys. Come on, England. No, I want to go now. It's going off over the road. You can hear it getting louder and louder over there. That's going to be a good night over there. Oh, dear. You only go to the emergency room if you eat too much. Rich says, going now, mate. Love you both dearly, Paul and Abby. Cheers, Rich. Thanks for getting involved, mate. We'll speak to you soon. In a while, crocodile. 75 milligrams and a key edible. Oof. John says, frick, I don't want to land in the damn ER. I just want to get high. I'm with you on that, Jim. I just want a nice high, man. I just want to mellow out. Just chill. I don't want to end up in hospital. God, it's the last place you want to go. Come on, England. Everyone enjoy. What?
Has he had like fillers put in his face or something? Why does he look younger?
Who?
Lampard. I don't think he looks younger than what he ever has.
A bit, maybe. A bit. Once I took 2,000 milligrams of product to try and overdose on weed for a show. It was crazy. Madman. Madman. Right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. Smoke all day, every day. Although Snoop Dogg got nothing on me. Love it. Right, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for getting involved this afternoon. Slightly shorter than normal. Needs must. Enjoy the football tonight if you're watching it. Come on, England. And yeah, Scott and Dave and Chris are doing a watch along if you fancy a bit of that. I will chat to you all later in the week. Perhaps we'll do a reaction to it tomorrow or something like that. If we're up for it, we'll have a chat. But come on, England. Enjoy tonight. We're in it together. We'll speak to you very, very soon. Take care of yourselves. I love you all. I'll speak to you very, very soon.